Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. We have a packed show for you this morning. Life-changing opportunity to make money. I've got some huge price targets, huge gambles, if you want to call it that. I don't. I like to buy value. I've got $700,000 now on the line. I've gone all in with every ounce of money I can get, other than my mortgage. That's one final piece I could do, but I choose not to. But we are all in. We're going to discuss the Trump trade. I'm going to bring you all the news on everything you need to know, preparing for the inflation report tomorrow, and Trump surprisingly all of a sudden saying the war is over. It's a bit of a game today. The markets are playing with you. We've got gold going up. It's a kind of like pretend signal that there's an issue, and then we've got stocks going up and down all through a channel, and all of a sudden we're going to explode. And I know that because I've got the information from the top, and I've gone all in with every penny I've got. I'm extremely confident of that. I'm going to bring you all the news today from everything. From the Jetsons flying, landing in my back garden. That's right. The flying taxis are here in my back garden. I'll tell you all about that. Trump signals war. We've got Nvidia, Bank of America. As you know, I get a direct link from Bank of America. A huge $300 price target now on Nvidia. We're going to break all this down, give you everything you need to know, and ring the bell live in just 1 minute from now. This is my portfolio, $295,000 in my main portfolio. But if you add to that the amount of margin, that takes it up to 441. Then you've got my Roth IRA and everything else attached after that. So we are touching 700 grand at the moment invested here with everything all combined. It's one hell of a trade, but I'm ecstatic with excitement. I cannot wait. You can see we're up again today. We're beating the market again. I think we are, aren't we? Yes, we're beating the market again. I'm back now in the S&P. I'm beating the S&P again, as you can see from my positions. Right, we got 20 seconds to go before we ring the bell. Expect a massive day. I've got loads of information, all the news you need for everything. This is completely live. This is the time. This is the clock. These are my trades. Let's get ready to rumble in just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
The year is 1991. Birds said people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire.
The bell has gone and we are off this morning. Let's rock and roll. Let me show you all the positions. Get ready. Told you it'd open up, and boy is it opening up. 2 grand up already. Here's my portfolio. Look at this. I'm up, smashing the market today. There is my portfolio, as you can see, smashing it. Let's go for all the positions. Let me make a little tweak to the audio. Is that better? Is that better? Just drop it down a little bit. Okay, I think about right now. The S&P is hardly moved, but I'm up, beating the S&P once again. Virgin Galactic is flat today. Palantir is down, but trying to rise this morning. Gold up. Be careful of that. I think it's a fake breakout. I think it's going to go straight back down again. Amazon up today, 0.25. Apple down this morning, 0.72. Enphase Energy, my top pick, to go to $100 this year. I'm loving it. Coca-Cola is a buy, is a screaming buy today because people are buying back their tech again. I'd be buying more if I had more money, but I've got no more money to buy it. J&J defensive going down. It tells you tech is about to explode. Chevron oil is going down. Tesla is up 1.15. McDonald's going down, a defensive play as well. There's my biggest position. 360 grand. This is going to go flying to $400. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. Microsoft, I'm not touching it. It's too expensive. There it is, Meta Platforms. I told you it was going to $800. Nvidia, this is going straight back to $200 just next week. Next week, I'll tell you why. Walmart, taking profit, going down. Tilray, a joke stock, worth nothing at all. Robinhood, I took all my profit at $84. I'm out. Vertical Aerospace, up 1.23. This sector is primed to explode. It could come today. I'll share with you all the information on today's show. Archer Aviation, another one primed to explode today. I'll tell you everything you need today. Joby Aviation, up 3.5. I'll tell you everything you need to know about that as well. Bitcoin, up 0.86. Psychologically, gone through 70,000. Is it about to go to 100,000 by the end of March? Very likely. Let's see. I'll show you why in a minute. XRP, this could go to $2 by the end of March? Very likely. Ethereum, could this go to $3,000 by the end of March? Very likely. Good morning, welcome to the big show. It's great to have you here. This is my portfolio. We're smashing it again today. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. All right, let's go. Tap the like button. Let's get 100 likes. 100 likes by the end of the song. Smash the like. There's 200 people watching. 100 likes by the end of the song. Let's go, 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 go. Let's get you busy. Here we go. Let's see if we can do it. We're starting out at 27 likes. The song has come to the end. Let's see in the next minute if we can get to 100 likes. In fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this now. We got some. We got a special guest. Here we go.
At Diesel_Ada tipped $1.99 through Super Chat. How hungover, sir? Fafo. Fundraiser for Slim.
I'm not hungover at all, but I'm a bit tired, as you can see from my voice. It was a very emotional day yesterday. Right, let's see if we can get... Thank you for the super chat. Very much appreciated. Anyone can talk into the show. Anyone can share information on the screen. Anyone can call in. Members, at least, anyway. We want 100 likes. We've got 27. Are you ready? Let's do this before we carry on. I've got so much news to bring to you. 100 likes in 1 minute. Here we go. Okay, we're starting out at 27. Can we get to 100 likes in 1 minute? Let's refresh the screen. We've jumped all the way to 52. Fantastic. Awesome stuff. We have got I'm just going to count down 1 minute. I want 100 likes. I've got so much news to bring to you. Tons of stuff of how we're going to make money. I'm so excited. I'm going to share all my trades with you. Everything live happening on the screen. This is my real money, my real trades. We want 100 likes in 1 minute. And that is as much as we could get because we've only got 200 people watching and 50% of people aren't signed into Google. No idea why. They just prefer to remain anonymous. No idea why. That is a statistic that no one can ever understand. You can't get involved. You can't do anything. What is the point? All right, okay, here we go. 52. Sign into Google. Be part of it. 65. So we're nearly there. 35 to go. Let's get 100 likes. Then I've got so much news to share with you this morning. What an exciting day. Bring it on, bring it on. We're just days away from a huge explosion. I've not sold anything. I have not cleared any margin whatsoever. So I've gone all the way to the line. Will it pay off? Yes, it will. 20. How many to go now? How many now? We're nearly there. 74, 26 likes to go. We're nearly there, then we can start the big show. So much information. Please tap the like button. Let's rock and roll. Let's get it done. You might want to join our army as well, the Lucasade and Discordians. See how many subscribers we've got. Let's have a quick look. 112,158. If you'd like to join us, we'll be 500,000 this year. I know that. We're going to explode this summer. You just wait when the bull market comes back and everybody starts to buy the pump. It's going to be hilarious. Anyway, so let's have a look. Did we get there? Did we get to 100? The song has finished. We were at 74. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're very quiet this morning. Not many people are paying attention to investment channels at the moment because we are in a bear market and people don't like it. They go out on the beach and they miss it all. This is when we get busy. This is why I've used tons and tons and tons of leverage. So 86, we got 86. We're nearly there. I'm going to move on because we've got so much information to share with you this morning. We want to get straight into it. So without further ado, I've got tons of information to share with you today, because tomorrow is the inflation report. Now you can see I'm all in. This is my buying power. You can see 235 margin plus 50,000. I borrowed on credit cards on Bank of America at 4%, which is lower than the rate on Robinhood. So I've increased that to 285, nearly 300 grand. More money on standby if I need it, but I will not, and I never will raise money on my home. I could raise another $1 million, but I don't want to, because you always have your home sitting there, so you don't have the stress of your house is on the line. I could. It makes a lot of sense, but I'm not going to. I've got enough here to go where I want to go. Oh, we've got a special guest.
Adley Ranger 6 has become a member. Hello Martyn, are you in the green now ITD?
Hello Martin, am I in the green now year to date? Year to date, just have a look. No, I'm not. I'm down 1.4. So I want to explain this. A lot of people ask me about this. They say, your portfolio is down, so why are you so excited? Because, and I try to explain this a lot, and a lot of people don't understand it. And I'll try again this morning. I don't know why. It's a very simple strategy. While you're investing and building your portfolio, it's not about profit. It's about profit in the future. Those that don't understand that are always focusing on the day's profit. Are we making money today? Are we profiting today? Am I up today? That's not of no consequence to me whatsoever. And I'll give you a prime example of that. Just a few days ago, Greg Abel, the new Warren Buffett, bought back the biggest buyback for Berkshire in years, just before the market crashed with the war and oil. These are the greatest investors and traders of all time. They went down. Oh dear, what a problem. They lost millions, hundreds of millions. Are they bothered? No, because they're building the position, because the intrinsic value is higher than the current market value. That's it. So what I did, I sold everything at the top with my S&P, and it was the right thing to do, right? It went sideways for 6 months. It ended up from October to March, exactly where it started. So I sold it, used the money to buy Nvidia and Google, and Nvidia and Google are going to absolutely pummel the S&P's performance this year. Made 40 grand from Coca-Cola, and when Nvidia and when the S&P hit 21.5 times earnings, I bought back in it. That was yesterday. And we're already up on it. So all the money we made from all those trades is now buying us back more S&P. Essentially, all the S&P I've got now is free. I've currently got 10 grand worth of the S&P. All of that is free because I made 40 grand on Coca-Cola. I made another 50, 60 grand on the S&P last year, and so on and so forth. So what I started to do is buy assets that were going down, which is exactly what Warren Buffett, Greg Abel, has just done with Berkshire Hathaway. The stock was in distress. It was going down, right? It was below intrinsic value. So I started to buy the stocks that are being sold off because of fear and everything else. So of course we're going to go down. But just like Liberation Day, I'll show you that one here. I think it was a year ago. Where was it? 1 year. Oh, there it is. So this position here, this is the Liberation Day. Now, you may remember this. A lot of people said, oh, you need money in cash, and they're still sat in cash, and they're still going, oh, you need money in cash, and they're still sat there. And what did I do? I bought and bought and bought. I turned on nearly $500,000 of margin, and I made 50 grand in days. I bought all of this. And then my portfolio exploded because of all of what I owned. So we then started to do it all over again. You see another great big dip. I got as high as 314 grand and all the way down to 282. And those that don't understand, who just basically have no idea what they're talking about, said, oh, look, the portfolio's going down. Martyn's losing money. Martyn's never losing money. Martyn never loses on his trades. I lost on 5 trades. One of those was to show you what not to do in the last 3 years. I lost a lot of money when I first started trading 4 years ago on Virgin Galactic, and I learned from it. And you learn from these things. Since then, I've never lost money, and I'm not going to lose money, and I'm not going to get margin called. So all the way down, we started buying Google. Now you can see how quickly it's coming up. It's exploding. So those that don't understand will go, 13% in 4 years? That doesn't make any sense. 13%? That's rubbish. Well, it is, but it isn't, because what I'm doing is trying to acquire the stocks that are going down so I can build a bigger and bigger portfolio. I can buy more, I can borrow more against my portfolio, I can reduce my taxes by borrowing against my earnings, all this kind of strategy to build a portfolio that's going to rocket to $1 million. So when I need the portfolio in years to come, it'll be probably $5 to $10 million. My $1 million target is now completely out of the window. We're going way past that. So what the job is to do now is to buy more stock on the way down. It's not to worry about where I am today. If you worry about where you are today, you're chasing stocks that are going up on momentum and you're buying the pumps. Nobody wants to do that. That's silly. That's what people think is a great thing, to always be up. Now, those that are in cash will say, oh, yeah, well, if you sold the S&P, you could have been earning 4% now. Yeah, you could have done. Yeah, I could have sold right here back in sort of January, and I could have had all my money out, all safe. Oh, I'm okay. Put all my money in Escov, which is I like to do at the right time. Now is the worst time in history because of what's about to happen. I could be earning 4% right now. I'm looking at 30, 40, 50% gains. Now, last year, it doesn't show it right now because in 1 year up 30%. It was 55, 60%. That's over the last year, up 30% in 1 year. A lot of that's to do with Liberation Day, but it was only 60% because we've lost all this. We've not lost it. We've been buying. Look here at this point here, it shows 39%. And again, this is only part of the story. I've got my Roth IRA and my margin position and so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, or in fact, I could show you another way of doing it. If I go over to here and show it this way, stocks and ETFs, take it excluding crypto. And if we go 1 year, you'll see there's 26% there. But if you go up to there, 29%. And again, that's not showing the Roth IRA, and that's not showing the crypto money we made as well. So it's not a full picture. But anyway, you can see how it's going up very quickly now. So what we're trying to do is not be up today, even though we are up and we beat the market most days. What we're trying to do is acquire more stock at lower prices, stock that is oversold and is most likely to outperform the S&P. And we've done it before, and we're going to do it again. So if you look at the all-time position, that's when we did it last time. And now we're doing exactly the same thing all over again.
At Diesel_Ada tipped $1.99 through Super Chat. Evtol's live on Fox News.
Evtol's live on Fox News. We're not covering Fox. We don't play Fox TV here. They don't have a YouTube channel, so we can't actually stream it to you. But even so, I will cover all of the Evtol news in a minute. But thank you, Diesel Raider, for letting me know. Yeah, I've just been saying that we're about to have a massive pop. And I'll explain why Evtol's is on the news, because the flying taxis are literally landing in my back garden. I'll be covering all of that. It's just been confirmed. This is all huge. We will cover all this in a minute. There's loads to do. So Joby Aviation is up to date. A bit of a sell-off right now. We've also got Archer Aviation up today. We've got Vertical Aerospace. All of this, huge stories. I'm going to cover all of it. So there you go. I hope now everyone can understand. In fact, I'm going to ask the audience, how many people have I got watching right now? I've got 260. Does that make sense to everybody? In the chat, Say yes or no if you understand that strategy. There are those that focus on the profit today. Are you up today? Did you sell, get out, and stick your money in cash before the market would start running down? Did you do that? All right? That's a bad idea. They get it all wrong. That is not how you make money. That's not how you beat the market. That's passive, going to sleep investing. That's not trading. That's not what Wall Street does. That's not what I do. That's not what Buffett does. That's what people do who have no idea what they're doing, and they just buy and hold forever and just buy every week or every month. So do you all understand my strategy of continually building a portfolio, not focusing on the profit today? And I would expect my members, my Discordians to all get that, because they every day we show the trades, we're always winning, we have all the education and the training and everything else, and they would all understand it. There we go. Yes, there we go. Everyone's getting it. Lovely. Fantastic. That's great. Too many people focus on today. It's about tomorrow. Look at it this way, guys. If you had, think of it this way. I mean, I'll make it as simple for the daft people who just don't get it. All right. Imagine you're a farmer and you buy the bet. Oh, hang on. We've got some breaking news. Is this breaking news? No, it's not. Okay. If we are a farmer and we want to we want to grow a crop, we want to harvest a huge crop next year. So we want to make as much money and as much profit and maximize our investment, right, in our crop. We go out and we do our research and we find the most fertile land. That's the first thing you do. You know, before you get the fertile land, though, what the crops are that you want to put in it. And that's important because it depends on what you want to grow. So you've already done your strategy. You know what you want. You know where you're going. You know what your goal is. So you find the most fertile land. You got the most fertile land. And then you find the best seeds and plants or whatever to plant in the ground and all the rest of it. Now, once you've done that and you've put the seeds in the ground, all right, then some shoots start coming up. All right, and you continue to water, and the seeds come up, and you've got some green shoots. Now, someone tells you, and this is what a person who holds cash all the time will tell you, or a dollar cost averager, someone who hasn't got a clue. Somebody will say to you, I think the market's going to crash in a minute, and I think the end of the world's going to come in a minute, and I think you should be in cash and take some profit. So what they would do is they would then reach into the ground, and all those little seedlings, which have all grown a little bit, they're all a little bit green, they're all above the ground, they've all made a little bit of profit, they're not seeds anymore, they're little green shoots. They'd pull them out, take those out, get those out and let them rot in the corner. All right. And that's what happens. They literally rot in the corner because inflation continues to rise. So the value of those assets go down over time. But hey, you've sat in cash and hey, you've protected yourself. What the real investor would do is he would allow those seeds to grow and borrow against the future income of those assets, raise more money, buy another field and plant more and allow more to grow at the same time. Now, because he's borrowed money against his assets and because he's bought another field, his overall balance is down. Maybe he's in the red, but what he's doing is he's focusing on the future value of the whole empire, not just the one field and just the one crop. He's looking at the overall empire, all of it, all the land, all the ground, the whole pack. So, even though there are macro conditions, we traded it. We ended up making money. I bought the S&P when the oil price went down. I told you that Trump's going to play a game. He's going to declare the war is over in the next week or so. We've got this huge event for Nvidia next week. We've got Bank of America giving you $300 target on Nvidia. Everything is about to go crazy. The real deal is October. That's when we get the big sell-off. That's when we get the potential, and it is a potential, not a guaranteed fact, a potential 40% down on what's it called? On the carry trade. So I'm glad everyone understands that now. And when I ask the question, do you get it? Yes, that is what you do. You don't just pull the green shoots out and let them rot on the table as inflation goes up. What you do, you borrow against it. Now, I'm not recommending that anyone do that. I'm not telling anyone what to do. What you're watching is my real life journey. This is my money, all of my money, my bank account, my income, played out in real time every day in front of the world. Nothing's hidden, nothing's away, nothing's edited, nothing's deleted. This is real. And what I do is what I do. It's not for everybody else. It's not high risk. People might say, what, borrowing, 300 grand? That's not high risk. No, it's not. It's the same as borrowing $1 or $1 million. I've told you live on the show, you will see me do $1 million trade. On this show, you will see me do a $1 million trade, and you'll see me borrow $2 million. You'll see me do it. I've told you over again. And it'll be the same principle as it was when it was $1. Nothing changes. 1 + 1 = 2. If the balance sheet makes sense for me to invest $1, it makes sense for me to invest $1 billion. It makes no difference. The number is just the number. No emotion attached. Calculations straightforward. I was discussing it with my wife last night at my birthday dinner. I was saying it makes every bit of sense. I can borrow 1.9% on my home in the UK, raise $1 million, put it in the market right now. And I can make at the very least 15 to 20% this year. It's costing me 1.9%. However, I don't want my home on the line. Now, when I say it's on the line, it's not on the line from falling off and being destroyed and losing my house. But I just don't want to go to bed at night knowing the house I worked for is now borrowed. I've got no interest in doing that because I can make enough money with myself working on YouTube and earning money by investing. I don't need to put my house on the line because how much money do I want from this? And that's important. You need to know the goal. I know the goal. The goal is to make $1 million live on the show from $5,000 and grow a YouTube channel to 1 billion. That's the goal. That's what I'm going to achieve, and that's what I'm working towards. I don't need 100 million or 10 billion or, I mean, there's not even 10 billion people on Earth, right? I don't need those things. So this is my goal. This is my target. After that, it doesn't even matter. I've done it, and then we look for the next thing because without targets, there is no point in getting out of bed. You need targets. You need things to do. Just set little targets every day. So that is what we're trying to achieve. That's what we're trying to do. So let me go through all the news today and bring you everything that you need so you are ready for what is about to come. Okay, so this is my prediction. My portfolio is going straight to $1 million. We're going to see Nvidia explode. We got a price target of Bank of America. I've spoken directly with them. $300 is what they're saying. I can see that. That's way above my price target, but I'm very happy with that anyway at the end of the day. And Google's going to go up dramatically, 30%, 40%. The S&P is going to go up, like I said, this year, 10%. It's going to be an average year. You're going to see Google and Nvidia outperform it. There's every reason that we could see XRP and Ethereum and Bitcoin go up. Not that I'm buying Bitcoin at all. Don't see any point. But we're going to cover all of those stories and EVTOLs right now. So I've given you the general outline of what my strategy is, what I'm doing, and now I'm going to break it all down in news, in facts, so you can digest it. As everyone, tap the like button. Thank you so much indeed. Have you all subscribed to the channel? Now, before I start, if you would like my trades, I trade 24 hours a day, literally. Ask my wife. 3 o'clock in the morning, I've got targets that go off. I've got screens all over the house. I see certain things, and when the markets present opportunity, I buy and I trade. And if you want, and I never lose, all right? If you want to see my trades 24 hours a day, I'm giving you access to a Discord server that I can charge $500 a month, $1,000 a month. That's what my members tell me. except I do 90% discount. I give it to you for the minimum price at the cheapest price you can charge on Discord. I don't need to make money from Discord. I make money from investing for $2.99 right now. So if you want my Discord server, there is a Discord link. It's appointment only. It's not free. It's $2.99. It's as good as free. I give it to you. You can have one-on-one service, direct calls with me. You can message me directly. It's the only way. You can't email, text me, phone me, pigeon post me. It's the only way on planet Earth you can reach me. You will see all my trades 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. We have 2-stage events every trading day. We have our chart shows. We have special guests who join us. We are working on an integration between that and our award-winning newsletter, which is the second best selling newsletter in the world on Substack, which is the #1 place for newsletters. We're very proud of that. Senzo, the owner, one of our broadcasters, talks directly with Michael Burry. So we know we're very well connected. You have access to that. You've got all of my team. You've got an amazing community. No AI, no bots, no trolls. We take care of the server. There's nobody free in there. There's no one larking around. We have our own currency. We've got the Luca coin. We've got our little gaming casino channel. It's really quite fun where you win coins. I'm working on partnerships with people that you can actually use the coins in the real world. There's so much going on in our server. We call it the Discord Village because after the YouTube show, there's all these events, all these things happening, and you can be part of it. You can also have your own live calls with each other, set up stage rooms. It's amazing. If you'd like all of that, what you do is you click on that link. The moment you click on that link, you will be presented with an interview to make sure that you're a good person. You'll then be admitted if your account looks okay. You then have minutes to choose your subscription level. All right, because it's not free. If you don't choose a level, we kick you out and assume that you're a troll. If you re-enter more than twice, we ban you, and you're banned from Discord as well because the account is marked as a scammer. So when you come in, choose your membership, and then you'll be part of it. The first thing to do is send me a friend request, so you're following me, not somebody else pretending to be me. We don't want you to get manipulated and someone trying to sell you stuff. I will never message you. I will never sell you anything. I'm not going to say, hey, do this, do that, send me Bitcoin. I will never friend request you. I will never message you. So you message me, and there is the link. Alternatively, as a YouTuber, everybody here on YouTube, you might like the YouTube. Oh, we're giving away memberships this morning. Now, this is a golden opportunity then. So 1970 Buckley has just bought 5 people membership. These aren't being given away. 1970 Buckley is one of our viewers. She's one of you, one of our investors, one of the Lucasades. All right? She has just bought 5 memberships.
I can't believe this.
I can believe it. Scouse Will, you've just won a membership. Now, what does that mean? That means you've just got a bronze membership. Okay, for free. So now if you upgrade to Electrum, let me give you the membership link. If you upgrade now to Electrum, I think you're getting about a 27% discount, and you will get all my trades like on Discord 24/7.
I can't believe this.
Thank you. As well as Electrum events. And there will be an Electrum event today where I will do for free your stock analysis. You can ask me what stock you'd like me to do, and I will make a stock analysis for you for free. You don't have to pay me anything. It's completely for free. So you got lots of perks and benefits as a YouTube member. You can leave comments below all the videos. I see them all.
I can't believe this.
I post them all, and I reply to the ones that ask questions. I also acknowledge you by a heart and a like, so you know I've seen it. There are members-only live streams, members-only videos. So there we go. All right. There are all the advantages and all the membership things you can get. If you want Robinhood free stock, USA, there it is. If you want Robinhood USA and the UK stock, there it is. Right, I'm now going to get on with the news. More new members. Mr. John Gulroy, please say thank you to 1970 Buckley. She's just bought you membership. She's just paid for it in the chat. All right, she's bought it for you. So you can stay at bronze, but it will expire. Go and renew it and go and set it up to upgrade to Electrum. That way you won't lose it and you get a 27% discount. I think it's 27, 26, 27. Somebody correct me. On Electrum, our most popular membership. All right, so let's get straight onto it. And let's cover all our big stories of the day. So let's get straight into it. No more general questions for a while. I will come back to live Q&A. No one gets left behind. There will be an Electrum event at the end. There will be a live phone in. I will answer everyone's questions. But for now, I'm now going to focus on the big stories of the day. So sit back and relax, enjoy the show. If anyone has become a member on Discord, I will onboard you at the end of each segment. All right, so I'm just checking now. Has anybody applied for Discord right now? Yes, one person has. Here we go. This is, I'm not going to read the name out in case they're a scammer, okay? One person has just applied. Let me do that. I will do this throughout the show. You'll have minutes then to choose your membership. Otherwise, you'll be kicked from the server. If you apply twice, you'll be banned. We'll assume that you're just messing around. So here we go. I'm giving this person their first interview. There is the information. You look okay to me. I'm approving you. You now have minutes. I'm not going to give you the name this time round. There you go. You know who you are. Okay. You have a few minutes now to choose your membership. The most popular is Lucasade Pro because you get 24 hours a day, 7-day trades and all the one-on-one service and everything else. Or you could just go for a couple of bucks if you want to. And you could do it that. Oops, Daisy, how did I end up in there? I just went in the wrong place. Right. Okay, let's carry on. Okay, you've just been admitted. All right, let's focus on our big stories of the day. I'll do comments and questions and onboarding at the end of each segment. So these are our big stories that we're covering this morning. So Trump signals war near the end. Markets rallied on victory claims. However, Iran vows to continue the fight. They can do what they want. They've got no Air Force left. They've got no Navy left. I can't see how Iran are going to win. However, Trump's not going to win either. We're going to cover that, break that down on our big story today. Strategy. We've got Michael Saylor, Bitcoin. He adds more Bitcoin. The firm spent 1.3. Oh, that member just became a member. SH Tonks. Yeah, just became a pro member. Thank you. Send me a friend request. I will upgrade you. That is SH Tonks just became a member pro on Discord. Send me a friend request. There is the link. I'll come back to you at the end of this segment. So Bitcoin, the firm spent 1.3 billion while underwater. Funding shifted heavily toward common stock dilution. We will cover that story. The White House targets gas prices. We're going to focus on this morning. Options include energy, oil releases. However, the Hormuz closures remain the primary obstacle. We'll cover that on the big story. Able restarts, Berkshire share buybacks, the biggest news. Oh my God. Everything is primed for an explosion. We're going to cover that. New leadership signals value by deploying cash. Able personally purchased 14.6 million in shares in Berkshire. Woohoo! The golden era is here. They're all following me. I was already in, of course. I'm loving it, loving it, loving it. My portfolio is going straight to $1 million. Another big story we're covering this morning. The US launches flying taxi program. It's literally landing in my back garden. I'll explain that to you on a big story this morning as well. New federal testing aims to integrate electric aircraft into national airspace by summer of 2026. Hey, I'm Stocks. Hey, I'm SH Tonks on Discord. Let me share that with you. Hello, welcome. Send me a friend request. over there. You might want to become a bronze member on YouTube. You don't necessarily need anything higher right now, as you have the pro level. But if you are a bronze member, at least you'll be recognized in the channel. Welcome. Send me a friend request. I will accept it right away. SH Tonks. All right. Okay, welcome to the Lucozade fan. Where are you from? There'll be a live event later on Discord, and you can call into me live. Russia aids Iranian military intelligence. Well, Vladimir Putin, what a bloody idiot. He decided to back the Iranian military, which is now at the bottom of the ocean. I don't know why on earth he'd do that, but that just shows you the quality of the man, doesn't it? Reports suggest Moscow helps Iran target the US forces. This complicates efforts to ease sanctions. I would say so, wouldn't you? Global energy markets, we cover this story as well. Crude prices spiked before crashing. Meanwhile, natural gas disruptions threaten a European industrial stability. We're going to cover that for you. All right, so we've got all these stories coming up. So one big thing, the energy reality gap. Let me start with this morning. Global markets are surging on White House claims that the Iranian conflict is largely resolved. This optimism ignores the physical reality that the Strait of Hormuz remains closed to vital energy exports. Since this waterway handles a fifth of the world's oil, the resulting supply shock cannot be fixed by domestic policy alone. Investors should expect that restoring shipping and infrastructure will take months despite political declarations of victory. This lingering disruption creates a stagflation risk as high energy costs collide with slowing economic growth. Consequently, the Federal Reserve lacks the flexibility to cut interest rates without aggravating inflation. The number that matters, 5,000. President Trump confirmed the US has struck 5,000 targets during Operation Epic Fury. Epic Fury, he claims Iranian missile capability is down to 10%. And drone launches have fallen 83%. So there's still significant amount of firepower, but he reckons within days they'll all be gone, signaling his intent to exit the conflict ahead of schedule. Let me share with you the winners and losers today in the market. ZVRA is down 20%. The VRTX is down 8% today. We have got I beg your pardon. Let me rephrase that. Winners, ZVRA is up 20% today. I apologize. VRTX is up 8% today. Now our losers, ARQ is down 24% today. Rail is down 15% today, and BNTX is down 16.3% this morning. All right, okay. Now we're going to go into our big stories of the day and break them all down. So before I get into that, I will revisit my Discord and see if anyone needs upgrading. So let me refresh the screen. Esh Donks has just joined as a pro member on Discord. Did you send me a friend request? Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Wonderful. I'm just going to double check everything. Welcome, SH Tonks has joined our Discord family. You are now in the Discord village. There's events happening 24 hours a day all over the world. Welcome to our event, our channel. Let me now accept your friend request. We are linked. Fantastic. You can send direct messages. We are good. Awesome stuff. All right. One person joined an hour ago. I'm about to kick you. I think you're a scammer. This is your second time you've joined. You'll be kicked after this one. You know who you are. Oh, should I tell everybody who this person is? Jake Claver. All right. Has joined twice and will be banned. The next time. So enjoy that while it lasts. Okay. What is next? Let me carry on with our big story. So let's get into it. So Here it is. It's our big story of the day. And we'll actually put this out as a video as well. Shall we make a start? I think we should. How's everybody doing? Welcome to all of you. I will do comments and questions after this segment. There'll be a live phone-in. There'll be the membership event as well for Electra members at the end as well, where you can get your stock analysis done. But now we're going to get to our next story. So here we go. Trump says the war is pretty much done. Iran disagrees. Well, they would do, wouldn't they? They're at the bottom of the ocean going absolutely nowhere. The entire Navy's gone. The Air Force is gone and it thinks it's still doing all right. Well, what's it all about? This image was supplied by Sensei's wife. We appreciate it, from our award-winning newsletter. Thank you very much. Apparently, never. Well, you have to remember, and before I bring you this story, it's important to understand the difference in culture, the difference in everything, all right? There's no doubt about it. Iran has lost the war when it comes to assets. Yes, its assets are virtually all gone. In just a few days, it's lost its entire Navy, its entire Air Force. There's not much left. However, has Trump won? What does winning mean? Well, we've got regime change, at least. We've decapitated the original leadership, but now we've replaced it with the same thing. What's really happened? Have we invaded the country? No. Are we going to invade the country? No. Are we going to put boots on the ground? No. So what have we really won? Well, you could argue we've destroyed lots of assets and the potential for further aggression. From the point of view of firing missiles, can we still have terrorism around the world? Sleeper cells waking up? We certainly can. So have we really won anything? Well, we drove the price down and everybody with money bought it, including Trump and his friends in the Oval Office. I also did. We also did. But have we really won anything? Well, we're going to make some money, but what else? Remember, America is about money, oil, and power, whereas Iran run differently. It's run by clerics. They're all about God. God tells them what to do. And if God said lose and die and be obliterated by Satan, which is what they say Trump is, they'll all do it and they'll regard it as a win when they're all dead at the bottom of the ocean. That's how this works. Well, is that right, wrong? Well, you decide, but that's their theory. That's what they believe, all right? That's what they believe. This is why the Second World War was ended by a nuclear bomb, because Japan had the same ideology. Japan were deploying kamikaze pilots, people that would detonate themselves and just fly into buildings. You can't beat an army that does that, because America doesn't want to do that, right? When if Iran fired on the US, what would Trump do? He would go into the bunker. He would hide away. They would protect the president. What did the Ayatollah do when they were bombing Iran? He stayed in his home knowing he was going to get blown up, and he did. He got blown up because he literally said that the rest of the Iranian people can't be protected, so why should I? He sacrificed himself. So yeah, it's great. Trump says we got the Ayatollah, but he wasn't hiding away anywhere. He was just sat where you knew he was and you blew him up. Congratulations. What have you really done? Nothing. Another one has now taken the place. His son has taken his place. You can blow him up as well if you want, but it just keeps coming back. So you can decide whether we're winning or not. At the end of the day, Iran see things differently. They look at it and feel that this is a God-given right, and they think that Trump is evil, and they'll just keep fighting until there's no one left, and they'll regard that as a win. And then eventually new generations will be born, and it will continue all over again, like it has for eternity, for thousands of years. It never goes away. This ideology continues, and you can decide what's right or wrong. I'm not a religious man at all. I'm just giving you the news and sharing you the information. But there it is. So let's break down this story. So Trump says it's pretty much done. Iran says no, it's not. Well, it depends. It depends on what you regard as a win, and you can come to your own conclusions. So 9 days into this operation, Epic Fury, it's called, President Trump gave his clearest public signal yet that he wants out. He wants out. Why does he want out? He wants out because he wants to win from a money standpoint. He wants to simply be out. The market goes down, everyone buys it, everything goes up, and it's a win. Is it a real win? Well, you can decide if it's a real win or not. That's for you to decide. But yesterday, he phoned into CBS News. He described the conflict as very complete, pretty much, claiming Iran has no navy, no communications, no air force, and that the US is well ahead of its original 4 to 5 week timeline. At a subsequent press conference, which we covered last night, at his Doral resort, Trump said the US had hit 5,000 targets. That Iran's missile capability was down to roughly 10% of its pre-war level, and that drone launches from Iran had fallen 83%. Stocks surged on the comments. The S&P 500 closed up 0.8%. The Nasdaq up 1.4%. And Asian markets followed overnight, with Japan's topics gaining 2.9%. Iran's response to that was they suggested no appetite for capitulation. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard pledged full loyalty to newly appointed Supreme Leader, I probably can't pronounce this very well and I apologize, Mojtaba Khamenei. I'm sorry if that's incorrect. And Iran's Defense Council issued a statement vowing to obey the commander-in-chief until the last drop of our blood. Can you see what I mean? It's a very different culture, different way of life. So you work that out for yourself. A ballistic missile launched from Iran entered Turkish airspace and was neutralized by NATO air defenses. The second such incident since the war began, raising the prospect of the alliance being pulled more directly into the conflict. Bloomberg geoeconomics analyst Adina noted that the new leader shares many of the same ideological leanings as his father, and that his appointment suggested Iran won't be shifting. Now, this is the problem. Is the war really going to be over? Well, it depends on how you describe it to be over. But I do think Trump will announce it's over. He will announce he's won. I think we'll have sleeper cells and a return of terrorism around the world. But hey, we'll all make money, and it is what it is. I don't know. I'm completely out on this. I don't know how you change people's ideology and religion, faith, just by bombing them into submission. You don't. They've not submitted anything. They're just dead, and then new generations come along. Anyway, that's our first part of our big story today. Next, we're going to talk about Michael Saylor and Bitcoin and where I see crypto going next. So click above my head for all the links if you're watching this live. This is the date, the time. You'll see all the links to my down below in the description. All my links if you want to join me on Discord, where I trade 24/7. Also, all my trades are on YouTube Electrum. Plus, on YouTube you get all the Electrum shows as well on YouTube. There's 90% discount on it right now on Discord. All links are below. My next story will be Bitcoin. We're going to cover that now. Over here, you'll find things that useful, videos YouTube think that you would most like from my series, up, down here, and all the rest of it. That's it from me. Until next time, stay where you are if you're watching live. I'm not going anywhere. We're now doing Q&A live to my audience. Take care of yourselves and each other. Okay, we are back. Let's now spend a few minutes doing live Q&A, and then we'll go on to Bitcoin and crypto and our next big story. So let me line this up. We're all set to go there. And let's spend a few moments doing Q&A. Are we in members only mode? Are we in members only mode? I think we are. All right. So if you've got any comments and questions, please now repeat it now, and I'll answer them live on the show. So what do we have? Raymond, that's the real problem. They're willing to die for their beliefs. Hard to fight someone like that for real. It is. There is the problem. Sounds mad, right? It does sound mad. We've got some people saying hello to the world. High Energy says hello to Liz. We've got Kamikaze Army, indeed. Where you read Russia will help Iran against the US. Where am I reading it? We've done our own research, our own analysis. I don't rely on X, Twitter, Facebook. We do our own research, and I'll be covering that on the show today. I can see you're not a member, so you miss out from our own award-winning newsletter. Okay. Or what have we got? But it's not a war. It's not a war. Okay. Apparently we're not at war with Iran. Thank you very much for your thoughts. Don't really understand it. But there we go. Non-members bonkers today. Well, of course, non-members are just, yeah, they are what they are, right? We are here for, are we in members only mode? Oh, no, we're not. Let me switch to members only mode because we've got a few idiots coming through just saying stupid stuff. Well, who wants that? What's the point of that? We're investors making money. Idiots aren't welcome. Let me go to members only. All right. Because you can guarantee the non-members will just say nonsense. The investors this show is for investors, right? With real money, making real money. We're here to help people, not to lark around. So let's get back to members only. Okay. Let me focus on my members then. So when are you, now we're talking money again. This is what we want. When are you planning on taking profits from your positions, Martyn? Yeah, I've got a huge amount of margin I'd like to clear. However, paying 4% to borrow money to make 30%, and I bought the bottom, I don't really want to rush to sell right now. I've got price targets of $250 to $300 on Nvidia. I've got $400 on Google. I've got $5 to $10 on XRP. I've got a 10% gain on the S&P from where I bought it, not from where it was at the beginning of the year. So, you know, I'm in no rush to sell. I would rather buy more and borrow more. So there we go. I wasn't in members only mode. No, I am now. We want to focus on real investors. Okay. Is Red Cat worth a long investment? Yorkshire, I've never looked at it. I'd need to do a review on it. If you are an Electrum member, we might be able to in the next part. We're going to do a Electrum show at the end of this. Okay, will Nvidia really hit $300? I can see it going to $250. Bank of America, who have made a prediction, and we're going to cover that this morning, they're saying $300, right? And I'll show you why they're saying $300. But for me, I'm happy with $250. Oh my God, that's nearly doubling my money. I'm very happy. What is up with SGov? You mentioned something about being in SGov right now. Just curious. Nothing's up with SGov. It's just not the right place to be right now because SGov is for parked money. You're earning 4%. Well, I made 50% plus last year. I would like to make 50, 60% this year. I was parking my money in SGov for a while. It was the right thing to do, and I'll be there again. It's not the right thing to do now. I've been buying Google, the S&P when it crashed yesterday. I've been waiting for that for months. I mean, since October, I've been waiting to buy back the S&P. I've now got 10 grand of it in the first day. Google, Nvidia, my crypto is going to make me more than 4%. Otherwise, why would I borrow at 4% to make 4%? SGov is great for parking money when it's the right time to park money. This is not the time to park your money. For those that are afraid, it is. If you're afraid of the market, if you're concerned and worried, then fine, park your money and sit there. But for me, no, not parking money. I'm putting money to work right now. Now we are, says Liz. Yes, now we're in members only mode. Thank you. Would you open a position in Google or Nvidia at these prices if you already didn't? Would I be buying Nvidia and Google at these prices if I wasn't already in? Well, obviously I am already in, but it's very simple to answer that question, because if the answer was no, I wouldn't, then I'd be selling, wouldn't I? If I wouldn't buy these positions, that means I wouldn't be in these positions. I'd be selling, wouldn't I? And I'm not. I'm still in. So yes, it's still good to buy. Was it good? Was it better to buy it at 298? Well, of course it was. But if you think Google's going to 400, who the hell cares at 306? So yes, I would be buying if I wasn't in. As it happens, I am in. But remember, now I've shifted now because I've already got my position here at a lower price. I'm buying the S&P. Not now, I'm not. 2 days ago I was. I know this is always moving, but that's the way it works. Nvidia, on the other hand, Nvidia, yes, I'll be buying this as well. Why? Because we got a $300 price target from Bank of America. Mine's $250. I'm happy with $250. Oh my gosh, am I happy with $250? I've been buying at $180, $170 and all the rest of it. My first buy orders was at $199 after the earnings. The earnings was phenomenal. So, you know, would I be buying now? Yes. Would I prefer the S&P? Yes, a day ago. So, yeah, absolutely. There you go. Now you are in members only mode. Yes, much better. Now we're talking to investors. Good morning, everyone. Happy belated birthday. Thank you so much. It was a wonderful day. It really, truly was amazing. Oh, look at this. Look at Nvidia go now. Look at this. Oh, ho, ho. And we've got Google as well. Oh, ho, ho. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Ethereum dropped, XRP. I don't need any more. I've got 100 grand of XRP now. I don't need any more. I've got all the money I need. Coca-Cola going up as well. Oh my gosh, we are in for one hell of a rally. Anyway, good morning, Liz, says Yolanda. We're going to do a couple more Q&As, and then we're going to go with our next story. Hello, David. Good morning from David Hensley. How about XRP? Would you open a position at these prices? Would I open a position at these prices if I wasn't already in? Would I open a position at these prices if I wasn't already in? Well, it's not a straightforward question because it depends on what my portfolio was doing at the time, what I needed the money for. Yeah, but yes, I would. Yes, I would. In a general sense, yes, I would buy XRP at these prices. Why would I say that? Well, obviously why I'd say that is because I currently have 60 grand of XRP. The rest is made up. Up to the 198, whatever it is in Ethereum. So yeah, I absolutely would. Why? Because I'm not selling, am I? I'm not selling. I've already sold my lower lots. That's why it shows I'm down. Now, people who don't understand will go, oh, Martyn's down on XRP. Yeah, overall I am, but I bought at 130. I bought at 38 and I sold for a profit, I think around $1. I bought at 114 and sold at 140, made all that profit. These are the higher lots. We do lot trading on this show and we select lots. So when we sell from the bottom to make money to buy Google and Microsoft and Google and Nvidia and everything else, which is what I did, then we are currently, our average goes up. So our higher lots haven't yielded any money yet, but that's okay. I've still made money on it. I'm just not selling these higher lots yet. But I'm looking now for price targets of $5 to $10. All right, so there we go. So the answer is yes. Binky Bonk coin, I would be buying XRP now. Motto, it's the ancient curse of Abraham's children. One Ishmael and Isaac, they will fight forever. There you go. I don't know much about that. I'm not a religious man, as you know. I just look at numbers. True. Thank you, Martyn. You're very welcome. Yeah, it's just not the time to sit in cash or sit in... I mean, the opportunity now is just through the roof. That wasn't like that a few months ago, was it? When everything was too expensive. That's why at that time I was in SGov. Now things have changed again. Google price target still around 400 a share. Yep. Not changed, it's not gone away, and that will eventually be more year or two from now. Motto, are you joking, or is that true? I'm just reading what he says, David. Was it Motto? Yes, I'm just reading what he said. I'm not a religious man. I have no idea. Getting here late again. Anubis, how are you? You've missed a big show this morning, mate. Bloody hell yeah. Ask AI for a quick look, David. You be careful what you ask ChatGPT, though. We do our own research. We don't rely on ChatGPT for anything. I'm pretty sure, but I have been a moron before. I'm just reading what you said, Motto. I have no idea. I'm not a religious man. I don't know anything about it. Diesel, kick him out. Ninja Cowboy, or is off duty? What's going on? Good point, Martyn. Thank you. Motto team agreed. You honour me. I haven't had you honour me, says Motto. David Hensley, Diesel Raider, love the Lucasades. You got to spell it right though, David. You're one of our moderators. Oh, come on, mate, sort it out. Same great people. Copy that, David. A. Buckley, do you agree with the claim? Did I get that right? Roger, that tidy. I'll mop the floor with the bloody trolls. Fafo, Luke. Thank you, Diesel Raider. LOL, you guys rock. Binky Bonk, do you see Google dropping below 300 before going towards 400? I don't know or even care. I don't even care. Remember, my strategy is about buying value, not price, not momentum. Couldn't care less. It's why I'll buy on the way down and my portfolio will drop 50, 60, 100 grand in a day. I don't care. I'm buying value. If Google goes below, if I bought at 3 and it went to 298, I'd buy more, wouldn't I? I'm always able to find more money. Why? Because I'm always working, earning, generating income. That's what you have to do. So I never run out of money. All right, then I borrow against what I have, but I'm always able to move more and borrow more and earn more. All right. Thought on Hims and Hers partnership with Novo. I haven't looked into that today. I'm sorry. I would love to. Yes, said Berkeley. Cool. Thank you. We're going to see a rate increase. No, we're not. We're not going to see a rate increase. We're going to get 1 or 2 rate cuts this year. No more. We're not going to see a rate increase because the inflation for the oil will not affect oil and the Fed. They will not react on this if we're over in the next week, which is exactly what Trump knows. You know, his mate has just become the new chair Fed. So we're not going to see an inflation spike. We're not. Sorry, we're not going to see a rate increase, is what you just said. We're not. Okay. So the next part of our story. Shall we take a breather for a second? Why is my nose always bloody itching? It never used to do that. As I'm getting older, my nose itches all the time. Why does my nose itch? Is it dust? What the hell is it? Is it just becoming old? You're old, so your nose itches. I mean, what the bloody hell is the point of that? I saw that. It's like, so if you believe in God, God's taken the piss out of me. I'm telling you. Let me tell you. When I was younger, right, hair would come out of my head. Oh my God. I had so much hair. It was amazing. I had masses of hair. Came out of my head, right? And then one day God said, Martyn, you're not going to have any more hair. You're now old. Oh, okay then. Take my hair away. I'm not bothered with that. I just shave it anyway. I'm not bothered with that. I can live with that. I'm fine with not having any hair. But God couldn't let that go. God couldn't let that go. He says, well, yeah, I'm going to take hair off your head, but I'm going to shift it. Whoa. What do you mean? What do you mean you're going to shift it? Why cut it on my head or nothing? Oh, no. I'm going to shift it. So he shifted it. He dropped it by 2 inches. So the hair no longer comes out my head. It comes out my ears and my nose. What's all that about? Why did you do that? Why did you do that? Well, I didn't think it looked good on your head. I mean, it suits you going like this, but I thought it would be quite funny coming out of your ears and your nose. It's a distinguished look. It's nothing distinguished about it. Yeah, it is. When men get older, hair comes out their ears and the nose. It makes them look more distinguished, like a real investor. No, it doesn't, God. I don't like it. You had to just put it back on their head. No, out the ears, out the nose, live with it. That's what you're going to get now. So are you done messing around with me, God? No, there's one more step. Oh, God, what are you going to do now? Drop it so it comes out of me chin and me neck. Where's it going to come out next? I'm not going to shift the hair anymore. Okay, so what do I have to look forward to? Well, the hair will stay where it is. The hair will come out of your ears. The hair will come out of your nose. But the next step, which will come in your 60s, so a few more years, I'm going to make your ears bigger. What do you mean you're going to make my ears bigger? Well, you need to listen to your audience. You got to pay more attention to the audience. So I'm going to make your ears bigger. You're going to get much bigger ears. Your ears are going to grow. Is that to accommodate the extra hair? Yeah, but mainly so you can listen to your audience more. You're going to get bigger ears. And that's already started. You might have noticed. Have you noticed my ears are definitely bigger than they were last year? Less hair, more hair, ears bigger, definitely bigger. Do you agree? Do you think my ears look bigger? I think they do. They're definitely getting bigger. God's sake. Oh, Martyn, that's gravity pressing down on you. No, it's not. It's God having a laugh. It's God having a laugh at my expense. I'm sick of it. Anyway, let's carry on. Next part, look how much money we're making. Look how much money we're going to make now. All you got to do is stay right where you are now. Okay, next story. Should we have a break for 5 minutes? I could do with going to the toilet, really. Shall we do one more story? Let's do one more story. Let's do Michael Saylor. You ready? Okay. Let's do it. You ready? Here's part 2. I can't believe how much money we're making. Oh, hello. What's all this?
Admatua team tipped $19.99 through Super Chat. Ha 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 ha. God loves you too much to leave you alone.
Is that right? Well, I wish you'd bugger off and leave me alone, because I don't want air coming out my nose. I don't want air coming out my ears, and I don't want bigger ears. Why do I want bigger ears? Maybe it'd be good. Maybe bigger ears would be good. Top tip, folks. Try this. Do it right now. If you're listening to this on the telly, got big speakers, right? Do this. Best thing ever. Top tip for everybody, right? Top tip. If you want to hear better, do this. Now speak. Start speaking with your ears like this. Try it. Do it right now. How much louder is it? Do it. Talk. Keep speaking. Speak to yourself. Do that. Hello. Testing 1 2 1 2. In fact, I'm going to give prizes away. We're going to give Luca coins. Who wants to win? 1,000 Luca coins that you can play in our casino? Who wants to win 1,000 Luca coins right now? Anybody? Yes or no? Who wants to win 1,000 Luca coins right now? Look how much money we're making. Oh my God. Who wants to win 1,000 Luca coins right now? Say yes in the chat. I'm going to give away 1,000 Luca coins. This is my own coin, right? You know, in our own community, in our own village, on Discord. Who wants to win 1,000? Which you can then you can do rock, paper, scissors in our casino, and you can risk it all, and you can double it. Everybody does. Okay, we're going to give away 1,000 Luca coins right now in our Discord server, and you can use these. You can use them for privileges, benefits. There's all sorts of stuff: free memberships, free newsletters, merchandise, all sorts. You can spend them real world. It's fantastic. So what we're going to do is this. Right? If you do that right now, you can hear how much louder it is, right? Brilliant tip, isn't it? Brilliant. I might even buy something to clip there permanently. It's amazing, isn't it? What I want you to do is do this, take a picture of yourself. And the person with the best picture of them demonstrating this, we will randomly pick the best picture of someone do this, send it in to Discord, put it in the general chit chat. put it in general chit chat, which everyone can access, pro members and standard Lucasade members. Put it in there, take a picture, send it in. We'll pick the best one, the one that's the funniest, and we'll give you 1,000 Luca coins, which then you can do rock, paper, scissors. Bet it all, bet 1,000 coins, and see if you can double it to 2,000, all right? And we'll all watch you do it. Because when you do rock, paper, scissors, once we give you the 1,000, we can all see you do it. Everyone can see in the gaming channel that when you're betting, right? So we can all see if you get to 2,000. That's what you got to do. If we give you 1,000, you've got to do rock, paper, scissors, and double it, put all 1,000 on the line and see if you can get 2,000. And what we'll do is we'll create an event so everybody can watch you do it live. So once you get your 1,000, we'll tell everybody that this person has just won 1,000. Then you'll go into the games channel, do rock, paper, scissors, bet 1,000 Luca coins and see if you can double it. All right. And everybody will see what happens. So the one who gets the best picture doing this will win 1,000 coins. Put your pictures in general chit chat and I'll go and check in a minute. Oh my God, we're up nearly $4,000. This is insane. We're going to make so much money. Oh, here we go. I want to cover the story, but it's like, what comes next? $4,000? Are we going to be at an all-time high? 355,000. It's another all-time high. I can't believe it. Forget being down. Forget being worried about all that nonsense. Oh, I'm loving it. So where are we now? So we're up on the live. We're up on the day. We're still down on probably the 3 months, but let's have a look. On the week, we're up on the week now. Now, we're still down 1%, so it's not technically an all-time high yet, right? We're still down $3,000 on the last month. But what a turnaround. What a turnaround. This is what happens when you buy with conviction. This is great. The 1 year now, we're up 31%, $71,000. $71,000 in just a year. This is what happens, folks, when you buy with conviction on value. I'm not selling. Absolutely, I'm not selling right now. Let me see what's moving. Let me see what's driving all of this today. So, I know what it's going to be because Google is going to $400. That's now really taking off at 307. Where's Nvidia? Nvidia will be up. Nvidia is now 184, nearly 185. That's going, oh my God, I'm nearly up $5,000. Oh, look at this. Look at this. You wait till what is happening now? People are buying and expecting Trump to announce the war is over. So they're already buying it. So you're going to miss it. When the war is over, it'll already be done. It's like, this is unbelievable. So we've got Nvidia now at 184. We've got Ethereum now going back up. We've got XRP going back up now at 141. This is I've got price targets at $5 here. This is great. Clarity Act at the end of April. We've only got a month and a bit to go, so that you'll see that trade into that. The S&P. Now the S&P, I bought back on the S&P. Now the S&P is up 0.27 today, but because we bought when it was down. We didn't just buy the S&P and sit there and hold it like a bunch of numpties. We're up 1.39. 1.41. Wow. So we're making some serious money today. That's what happens when you buy with conviction. You trade, you don't sit there. So this is just, oh man. I'll tell you what we'll do, I think, because we're going to have a massive day today. We had $26,000 swing yesterday. Our biggest swing of all time. Our record until yesterday was 20 grand in a day. We did 26. For today, that's 30 grand in 2 days. Mind-blowing. Right. So I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to take a break for a minute from the big stories. Don't worry, I'll be here all day. Let's have a live phone in and let's see how everyone's doing. Right, if you are a member and you want to call in and you want to share your success and what you're doing, and I'm sure many people want to celebrate, here is, whoops, hang on, that says stonks. That's that guy earlier. Here we go. Here's the phone in. Live phone in. Live phone in. Live phone in. Anyone you can call, you got to be a member, you can call in, be on the show. I'd love to hear from you. What are you in? What's your winning positions? We've got so many stocks about to explode. Call in, be on the show. If you want my trades, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, we never lose. Direct links, Bank of America, Robinhood. I've got one friend at Coca-Cola, many CEOs, Wall Street, White House contact. If you want all of that, I'm going to pin this to the top, 90% discount. Here is my Discord and Electrum. And today, many of you won Electrum, bronze membership on YouTube, so now you can upgrade. Let me pin that to the top, and I'll onboard you. And once we've done the phone in, then we will go back to our next big story, which is Bitcoin. All right, and we've got Ev Tolls, we've got all sorts today. So anyway. Does anybody want to call in yet? No one's calling in. If no one calls in and no one wants to be part of it, I'll just carry on. Holy moly. Holy macaroni cheese. We're making, look at this one. Look at the stocks. We're nearly at 500,000 now. We're nearly at 500,000. $443,000 now in stocks. If you add my 50 grand of the Roth IRA, we are now touching nearly $500,000 now. This is unbelievable. Nobody calling in. No one want to ask any questions. No one want to celebrate. Nobody want to share their trades with anybody. I thought everybody want to call in. Look at that. Unfriggin' believable. Woohoo! This is one hell of a day. 26 yesterday, 4 grand today. Let me see if any. Oh, we got people now joining. Yes, we got people joining. We got people joining. What do you call it now? Discord. So I'm going to interview you. Here's your interview. You have a couple of minutes to choose your membership. You got Discord Standard or Discord Pro. It just seems that everybody is upgrading to Pro now, so I think Pro will be the most popular of the options for you, but it's up to you. I've just approved you. I'm not going to tell you who they are. I'm not going to give names away until they are in. Once they are in, I'll share their names on the screen because we don't want to welcome bad actors in case I let some bad people through. Okay, I've just admitted 2 people on Discord. You've got a couple of minutes now to select your membership. Make sure you send me a friend request straight away. That's what you want to do. Okay. I'm going to come back to here. I just had 2 more people join. And you've got a couple of minutes to choose your membership. Send me a friend request to protect. Oh, we're at 4,800. Oh, my God. Oh. This is insane. We're going to hit $500,000 today. We're going to hit $500,000 today. This is just, this is just, Leah, could you hear me? No, she's in the other room. We're going to hit $500,000 today. This is just incredible, right? Nobody want to call in. Nobody want to call in. Okay, I can't believe. I thought everybody would be celebrating and calling in. Right, let me see what's moving. Let's go through it. So here we go. We're up nearly $5,000. This is buying with conviction. I've shown you the strategies. We teach it all the time. Using lot selling. This is just off the charts, right? The S&P is barely moving, but we're up nearly 2%. So look at that. The S&P, if you just stayed there and did nothing, you're up 0.28. And that's in 6 months. From 6 months to now, you're up 0.28. What the hell's the point of that? We're up 1.69 in one day. You don't sit and wait. You don't sit around and hold and do nothing. You don't dollar cost average. That is the worst strategy. It's what people do who don't know what they're doing, all right? You shouldn't do it. We teach you all the time. So the S&P, Virgin Galactic, not moving. Palantir selling off. It should sell off. It's too expensive. Gold is up. Now that's a worrying sign, but I think gold is going to go up and then come straight back down. I think this is a bull trap, a fake breakout. Gold is topped out as far as I'm concerned. I think it's reached its maximum. I don't see any point in buying gold. I think it's lunacy, but it concerns me that people are still doing it. Oh, we just got a new member. We've just got a new member now. Let me bring him in. Send me a friend request. This is Woof, Woof1888. I didn't want to share him on the screen. There we go. Woof1888. He's got his Luca badge as well. He's got his Luca coin. He's making money. He's winning. Woof1888. He's a pro member. He's in holographic name. Send me a friend request. He's gone Lucasade Pro. There he is. Fantastic. There'll be a Lucasade event at the end of the show. Have you sent me a friend request? Yes, you have. I shall accept it. There you go. Let me share it on the screen. You can now get a direct link with me. We are now connected. Thank you so much indeed. Love to have you here. Thank you so much indeed. Welcome to the Lucasade Discord village. There's action going on all day. General chit chat. Did anyone send a picture in? Yes! I'm loving it. Right, here we go. Who's got the best picture to win 1,000 Luca coin? And then you've got to go for it. You've got to double it. There's Kimberly. She can now listen better. There's Chris. Chris has got a Luca badge. So has Kimberly. The Luca coin. There she is. She's got a Luca coin tag. We've got Chris. He's got his Luca coin. He's got a picture. I'm loving it. There's Liz. There's There's Lucky with her little dog. I'm loving it. That's good. She's got a Luca badge as well. She's got a Luca tag. She's got that as well. We've now got Catalina Eclipse. Catalina Eclipse has got his little dog. He's got his little dog. He's also got the Luca tag. He's making money. We love it. We've got John. He's got his Luca badge. He's in his car while driving. I'm loving it. There's John. Who else have we got? We've got Liz from Germany. Ich kann nicht sprechen Deutsch. There is Liz. She's got... Is that a little dog? What's that coming in here? Is that a little dog trying to get in the picture? Who else have we got? We've got Auntie Val. Auntie Val wants 1,000 coins. She's got a Luca tag. She's got a Luca tag. She's making money. She's about to get 1,000 coins, maybe. Who else we got? We got Rob. Now, Rob went for the one ear. That's disqualified. It's the 2 ears. You will not win 1,000 coins. That's no good. Take another picture. I'm loving it. We're now up to $5,400. We're going to hit $500,000 today. We're going to hit $500,000. Oh my God. It's gone mental. Look at this. We are now about to hit $500,000. $500,000 live on the show. All from $5,000. It's about to happen. Let me just double check. I need... how much is in the Roth IRA? How much is in the Roth IRA? We got in the Roth IRA, we've got 55,000. 55,000 in the Roth IRA. If we go back to, oh my God, 55,000. We are $300 away. We're $300 away from $500,000. We've done it. Our next target live on the show. Are we going to hit $500,000? I started with $5,000. I sold the S&P at the top. We then switched to go into $200. We hit $500,000 from $5,000. This is happening live on the show. Oh my God. Come on. Get in. Come on. $500,000. 100. When that hits 445, we hit $500,000. Remember how we did it. We bought, we always buy value. We always study the balance sheet. We always make sure we buy undervalue. We don't sit in the stocks. We don't just sit around. We don't just dollar cost average. All of my Lucasades, all of my Discordians, if you follow the plan, if you follow the strategy of buying with conviction, buying value, buying undervalue, do not dollar cost averaging. $150 to go, we've made $500,000. 140 to go, 137, $500,000. And here we go, $25 to go, $500,000, $500,000. Oh my God, $500,000 is just a few cents away. Are we going to do it? If that hits 445, there it is, $500,000. We've done it. We have absolutely crushed it. We have done it. We have done it, everybody. I can't believe it. Oh my God.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony. Until one day, a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
That is how you do it. That's how you buy with conviction.
You've been knocked down and got up again.
$500,000. Let's go.
Let's go, 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 go. No defenders.
$500,000. I'm loving it.
You've hid your fury and kept it in. But it's time now. You ignite and turn to embers.
Loving it.
Like a phoenix, you burn
is how you do it. That's how we do it. What a morning, what a morning. It's the bloody smoke still warming up, isn't it? The song's finished and the bloody smoke's just coming out. What a morning. So, to celebrate this special event, all of the FAFO range, the embroidered hats, they all sold out. Can you see that's embroidered? On the back, you've got the Lucasades. Can you see there, look? Lucasades on the back. Faff around and find out. We've got the mug. We've got the hoodie. Lucasades on the back. It all sold out. If I get 10 people in the chat say yes, I will put it on sale for the first 10 people for 5 minutes. Who would like a faff around Lucasade hat, mug, t-shirt, hoodie? Would anybody like any of this? If I get 10 yeses, okay, if I get 10 yeses, I will put it on sale for 5 minutes. That's it. Only 10 available. Let's see if anybody wants one. If you'd like one, oh, here come the super chat. What does this say? 2 people said yes. It's the FAFO range of Lucasade merchandise.
At Diesel_Ada tipped $1.99 through Super Chat. Money for nothing XRP for free song.
Absolutely, you can have that. We'll do that. We'll do that later. We can't do it on the show because of copyright. Okay, Diesel Radio, we can't do it. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people want it. We need 10 people to say yeah. 5. And I'll put the FAFO range, faff around, find out, with the Lucasades, with the logo, everything. 6. Here comes the smoke. Look, it took all that bloody time for the smoke to come out. Oh, my God. We need 4 more. It's okay to cry, Martyn. Yeah, I'm very emotional. $500,000. I really can't believe it. $500,000. $500,000 from $5,000. How about that? That's what it's all about. Right. I can't believe it. Yeah, there's, is that 8? 2 more, and I shall put the FAFO range up for 5 minutes. If 2 more people say yes in the chat, the FAFO range will go on sale. The mugs, the hoodies, the hats, all for there'll be 10 available, 10 pieces. That's it for 5 minutes. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, I think we're going at 6. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we need 4 more. 4 more. Okay, I'll give you 1 minute. I'll put 6. Need 4 more people. If you'd like me to put yes, oh, that's 7. That's 7. We need 3 more. 8. 2 more people, and I shall put the FAFO range, the hats, the hoodies, all the stuff up on the shop for 5 minutes, and that's it. Okay, and it's only 10 pieces. That's why I'm saying 10. Okay. Okay. 1 more person to say yes, and there'll be a fight. It'll be the length of the song. Like the length of the song. 1 more person. 1 more person, and I shall put it on the shop. It'll be available. Hi, Stage Light. What's your how's Morgan, the man? Yes, how is he? 1 more person. You ready? Just say 1 person, say yes. That's all, and then we can move on. Yes, there it is. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. There is the FAFO range in the shop. You've got exactly the length of this song. Here's the link. MartynLucasShop.com. There are 10 pieces available. There it is in the shop. You've got the sticker. you can get the sticker. It's made in your country. It's sent in your country. Got the bumper sticker. Faff around and find out. You've got the hoodie, which is what I'm wearing right now, with Lucasades on the back, Faffo on the front. You've got a ladies' t-shirt, a man's t-shirt in any size. You've got the mug, Lucasades on it. There is the mug. There are 10 pieces. You've got the. If you want to, you can double up items. It becomes cheaper. If you fill the basket, you can get the standard Lucasade mug. You can get this mug here, which has been signed by me. It's got my name etched into it, my autograph on it. If you want the signature, there it is. There is the mug. You've also got the hat that is embroidered. You've got a man's t-shirt in any size. You've got I'm all in. I'm all in. I'm celebrating. There's I'm all in with Coca-Cola. There's the mug, the t-shirt, the hat, all sorts of stuff. There's a metal mug as well. There's a bumper sticker where I've signed it. There is a standard hoodie if you just want the logo right there. Okay, there it is. So by the end of this song, I will take it off. But when this song finishes, it will be off air. You won't be able to do it. Once you do it, send me a picture. With all this going on. Right, okay. It's now on sale for the length of this song. There are only 10 pieces. If they sell out the 10 pieces, I will end the song earlier. So I'll be right back right after this. You've got exactly what? 3.5 minutes of the song, 4 minutes. I told you it'd be 5 minutes. I've spoken for 1.5 minutes. That's it. MartynLucasShop.com. See you right back after this.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
You've been knocked down and got up again. In a corner, you're surrounded, no defenders. You've hid your fury and kept it in, but it's time now you ignite and turn to embers. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn, a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn, a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes.
Get ready for verse 2, Electric Boogaloo.
You see the truth behind the veil, and you know that they're just looking for attention. Oh, you don't let their ruthlessness prevail. Oh, it's time now, light your fires for ascension. Like a phoenix, you burst in a fire burn, a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn, a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. They let you down, but you get up. They let you drown, but you don't stop. You show you're a phoenix.
1 minute to go. Let me know if you've got your Fafo t-shirt, hat. You've got 1 minute to go. The shop is about to close.
Phoenix, you burst in a fire burn, a thirst and desire. You transform right up in a flash. You spread your wings to rise from the ashes. Phoenix, you burst in a fire
it. Angie got Morgan a hat. Fantastic. Right, that's it. Time is up. If you got a hat, a mug, a t-shirt, let me know. I'm about to take it offline. So here we go. You've got the last few seconds as I'm refreshing it now. So you've got to be quick because I'm about to take it offline again. Let me... Yep, it's going offline right now. There's 3 people who are in the checkout. There's 3 people now in the checkout. Oh, the t-shirt is sold out. There's still a hat. There's still a hoodie. There's 3 pieces left. There's 3 people in the checkout at the moment. So just check out. I'm about to drop it off. I've got to end it really, really quickly. You've had time. Okay. Let's count down. 10 seconds. And here we go. I'm now 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it's gone. It's gone. There was 1 item left. We sold 9. Let me refresh the screen. So you'll see that's what it looked like a second ago, and it will take a few seconds to filter through. It's gone. There it is. There it is. The FAFO range is gone once again. There we go. What today? Congratulations, everybody who got a mug. Morgan got a hat. Awesome stuff. Thank you so much indeed. I love it. All right. Now then, let's carry on with our big stories. Wow, what a morning. What a morning. We touched our $500,000 there. What a morning that was. $500,000. Now then, I'm going to be taking some profit. So if you want my trades, we're gonna do a couple more big stories, and then I'm setting up some trades. I haven't actioned any trades yet. I'm not going to take any profit just yet, but I am going to look for some profit. So if you'd if you want to know my trades, they'll all be on Discord. Discord standard plan right now because it's during the daytime. That's coming up. On Electrum, you'll all get my trades 24/7 anyway. So you've got that coming up. So stand by. Let me shut that down. All right, so let's carry on with our stories. Now, if you just tuned in, we're going to give away 1,000 Luca coins to the best pitcher. So how many people have we got in now? We've got Petra. She took part. We've got Rob, who's disqualified because he cheated. You got to use 2 hands. We've got Auntie Val. We've got Liz from Germany. We've got John. We've got Catalina 22. It's got the little dog coming out. Oh, we've got another one with a dog. Lucky. We've got Chris. And we've got Kimberly. And at the end of this show, I'll be making a decision who's the best. You'll get a 1,000 Luca coins. You'll be able to go into the casino. You've got to bet it. You've got to bet it. That's the deal. That's the rules. You've got to go into the games channel and put $1,000, 1,000 Luca coins on the games, on rock, paper, scissors. We'll get everybody to tune in and watch it. And when that happens, you will see, do you end up with 2,000 or will you lose the 1,000? It's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to do that later. Really, really cool, right? Absolutely great. Let me carry on then with my next big story. The next big story is Michael Saylor and Bitcoin. So shall we go on to that one now? I think we should. You ready? Okay. What a morning this has been. Oh my gosh. Have I got anyone that needs upgrading on Discord before I start the next big story? Let me go over here to members. I don't think so. No, we're all in. We're all in. Right. I think, yes, we're all in. Let me refresh that screen. I think there's something missing. No, we're all in. We're all in. Okay. Next big story. What a day. What a day. So here we go. We'll go on to Bitcoin now. This is probably the place we want to be for this story. The next big story. Okay, you ready? Let's do it. Here we go. Right. Sailor drops 1.3 billion on Bitcoin while underwater on the trade. What does he know? It's our big story. We're bringing it to you now directly from our very own newsletter. I'll give you the links for that in the chat right now. We're making it live, or you can get it from the links below. You can get a discount, 25% off, or replace the 25% off with Martyn and you get a free trial. The choice is yours. So what's this story about? Well, Michael Saylor drops 1.3 on Bitcoin while being underwater on the trade. Let's break it all down. So, Strategy, the company formerly known as MicroStrategy, disclosed in a regulatory filing on Monday that it purchased 17,994 Bitcoin between March the 2nd and March the 8th for approximately 1.28 billion. Paying an average of 70,946. I gotta be honest, he is rubbish at buying the best prices. Michael Saylor, I mean, he might be the biggest bull in the world, but he's absolutely rubbish. I bought Bitcoin at the most recent time. I sold it, but I bought it at 66. Why does he always pay over the top for his Bitcoin? I have no idea. He always does it. He's rubbish at buying it at the right time. He cannot read the market for toffee. The company's total holdings now stand at 738,731 Bitcoin, acquired at a cumulative cost of 56.04 billion. Rather more than me. I gotta be honest, it's a little bit more than me. The average price paid across the entire treasury is 75,862. I gotta tell you folks, he is absolutely rubbish. Michael Saylor, for being the biggest bull in the world and the one that knows the most about Bitcoin, he always buys it at the worst possible time. I can't believe it. So anyway, his average price paid across the entire treasury is 75,862. That makes Michael Saylor the worst investor in the world. If we say that Warren Buffett is probably the best, Michael Saylor is absolutely the worst trader of all time. Unbelievable. Bitcoin was trading around 68,000 on Monday. Its average price is 75 and he just paid 70. He hasn't got a clue, has he? Anyway, I'm sure he'll tell you it's a win. Monday, meaning the full position is currently underwater. No surprise, really. You keep buying at the worst possible time. Monday, meaning the full position is currently underwater relative to cost basis. Strategy stock has fallen approximately 55%. If I was a shareholder of Strategy, the first thing I would do would be to fire Michael Saylor. It's all very well being bullish, but bloody hell, mate. I mean, you know, you can control the market and yet you're always paying more than anybody else. Well, you pay more than I do. I tell you that. I always get the best price. That's ridiculous. Anyway, the Strategy's stock price has fallen 55% of the last 12 months. Well, yeah, because you keep buying at the high. I mean, I don't know where to start with this. The funding mix drew scrutiny. I bet it did. Around 900 million of the purchase was raised through sale of Class A common stock. And he always raises money in a silly way as well. I don't understand that. I wouldn't do that. Anyway, raised through Class A common stock, with the remaining 370 million coming from the Stretch preferred shares. I know it sounds very complicated, and it is complicated, but in my opinion, it's a silly way to raise money. Anyway, I mean, the proof's the pudding, right? He's always buying at the wrong time. He's always paying too much. The stock is down 50%. I'm not down 50%. I was up 50% 40% last year, and I'm going to do 60% this year. So, you know what I mean, Mr. Saylor? You're rubbish, actually. You're the worst Bitcoin trader in the history of the world. That matters because Strategy has been publicly signaling for weeks that it intended to shift away from common stock issuance, about time, toward preferred shares as its primary funding mechanism. Preferred shares allow the company to raise capital without diluting exiting shareholders as heavily. Think of common stock issuance like cutting a pizza into more slices without making it bigger. The fact that 70% of this purchase reverted to common stock suggests that the demand for Stretch series, which pays 11.5% annual yield, remained in its early stages despite management's framings. I think it's ridiculous. I think the way he structures himself is rubbish. I mean, if I was a shareholder of Strategy, which I'm not, I would say, this guy is absolutely rubbish. He buys it at the wrong time. He sells it at the wrong time. He borrows it in the wrong way. And his stock is down 50%. His average on Bitcoin is ridiculous. I don't know. I mean, I'm sure Bitcoin maximalists just say he's the greatest. It doesn't matter what he does. It's always a win. But to me, he's underperforming, and I would fire him. I would be going, Michael Saylor, you are fired. You are rubbish. Anyway, there you go. There's my thoughts on Bitcoin. We got another big story coming up in a minute. We've got loads. In fact, we've got loads. We're talking about gas prices in a minute. That's going to be exciting. So anyway, click above my head for all the links down below in the description. Now, if you want my trades, I'm always winning. 226 trades, 221 wins. Only lost 5 times. One of those was to show you what not to do. And the other times it was kind of like sort of showing you what not to do. Anyway, so if you want my trades, I provide all kinds of strategies, and I share everything with you on Discord and YouTube Electrum. And I don't actually have to sell you trading courses and stuff like that. I give it you for $2.99, which is the minimum price you can charge on Discord with a 90% discount. Why? Because I make money investing. And it works consistently. Today we just reached $500,000 live on the show from $5,000. Not bad. Michael Saylor, rubbish. Martyn Lucas, the Lucasades and Discordians, brilliant. All right, so there you go. Click above my head. I mean, it's true. You might not like it, but it is what it is. Over here and over here, other stuff like this is equally mental and crazy, but we're making money, and we're always making money. And we buy Bitcoin at much better prices than Michael Saylor for some bizarre reason. That's it from me. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Ta-ra. All right, and we're back. Can you believe that story? Yeah, Tom Lee might be worse. It's mental, isn't it? These bloody salesmen. Michael Saylor is the smartest idiot I know. Rubbish trader. Yeah, absolutely rubbish. Can I buy one for Morgan, please? Well, the shop's shut now. We sold out. There was 2 left. 2 left. He's gone mental. Who's gone mental? Me or Michael Saylor? I don't want it to be shown on YouTube, to be honest. I don't want to be shown you. Oh, okay. All right. Sorry about that. Remember, BitBoy, is he still in prison? Oh, yeah, he's a lunatic as well. Yay. Cool as anything. Oop, hello. Right. Tom Lee might be worse. Okay. No one wanted to call in, so I'm going to take that off take that off. I'm going to take the shop link off as well. We don't need that anymore. Oh, God. Michael Saylor. Bloody hell. Michael Saylor is rubbish. Right. Okay. Let's come back to our portfolio. Not so rubbish. Absolutely opposite of rubbish. Michael Saylor, rubbish. Let me go back to Discord. Oh, hello, Louis. Okay, I'll answer that later. Okay. I read somewhere that Tom Lee owns 3.8% of Ethereum. What should I do next? Yeah, I don't know. Every gas... what should I do next? What should I do next? I know. I'll do this. Yeah, here we go. All right. Next story. Shall we do it? Yeah. Next story. Tell you what, I'm going to take this hoodie off. I'm getting hot sitting here. I do like that song. I'm a phoenix. Right, the FAFO range is gone. Very limited, very special. You've got to get it when it comes out. Yeah, that's the thing. You miss it, you miss it. You snooze, you lose in this game, mate. I tell you what, you snooze, you lose. Right, okay. I'm going to do this. Switching me pedals around. I got pedals that control all the lights and stuff. Right, so quick cup of tea. Okay, you ready? This is a big story. Okay. So, let's record this. All right. The most bullish signal yet of all. That was rubbish. We'll do that again. The most bullish signal I've seen all year. And guess what? They did it after me. Yep, I beat Warren Buffett again. And I tell you all about it, right? This is great. Scared money doesn't make any money, right? And what makes money is value. If you buy under value, you always win. No matter what the macro conditions, no matter if we go to war or for oil prices spike and all the rest of it. As we've proven on the show this morning, I've now just gone to $500,000 on my portfolio. Very, very exciting. You can't see all of it on the screen. This is just part of it. It was an amazing moment. Let me share with you an amazing story about Greg Abel, the new Warren Buffett. And by the way, he's okay, but he's not as good as me. And I'll explain why. He's not as good as the Discordians and the Electra members. And I'll prove it to you. I'll show you why. I'm going to bring you a deep dive story now on Greg Abel. Now then, Greg Abel is following the same strategy as his almighty leader, the Oracle of Omaha, Warren Buffett. Warren Buffett does something that other CEOs just don't do. Other CEOs buy back stock to promote the stock. It's what they do. They like to promote the stock, and it's not a bad strategy. It's just not the best strategy. Warren Buffett, like me, focuses on value. Buy it when it's the right value. You simply cannot lose money. That's why today I've just hit $500,000, right? Not rocket science. So Warren Buffett would only buy back Berkshire, and remember, Berkshire kind of follows the S&P, sometimes above, sometimes behind, but you get the idea. It can't perform on its own. You can't have Berkshire going to, gazillion percent up if the markets are crashing. It kind of correlates. However, Buffett buys Berkshire when it's undervalued, when the intrinsic value, right, is above the market value, when it's oversold and everyone's selling out, right? That's when he buys it back. That benefits the shareholders. It's the right thing to do. It's a responsible thing to do. It's a winning strategy. For me, I buy assets when they're undervalued. I don't care about macro conditions. Now, on Friday, Warren Buffett's replacement, Greg Abel, bought back Berkshire in billions, and I'll show you all about it in a second, just before we had the crash. Well, what did I do? I was already in before, and then it crashed. So he's out. He's lost money, right? He's lost money. Does it matter? Did he time it perfectly? No, it was rubbish. He literally bought it just before it dumped. I had it in before, much lower. We had a rally going into the weekend. Then we sold off, and then I bought the S&P back, whatever day that was, Monday morning, whatever it was. Yes, was it yesterday? Yeah, today's Tuesday. So was it a perfect trade? No, it was rubbish, but it's about the valuation, right? It's still great to buy it. It doesn't matter. And this is a bullish signal, because when Berkshire Hathaway are buying Berkshire Hathaway, you know we may have reached the bottom, and basically whether we've reached bottom or not, because he still thinks, like I do, the carry trade is a real issue. The asset itself is undervalued. It doesn't matter if we crash even further. You've bought undervalued, you always win. Like when I bought the S&P at 21 times earnings, when everyone was going, oh, hold on to it at 30 times earnings. No. I sold it at 30 times earnings. I bought it at 21 and a half. That was my entry point yesterday. So let me break down this story. Thank you for Sensei and your lovely wife for your animations in the newsletter. If you want the newsletter, there is the link in the chat. 25% off or a free trial. The choice is yours. So let's get into this story. What's it all about? So Abel's transparency play has an iconic twist. It does indeed. The iconic twist of Berkshire Hathaway. Berkshire Hathaway resumed buying back its own stock for the first time in nearly 2 years, with the new chief executive, Greg Abel, confirming the repurchases began on Wednesday, March the 4th, in a CNBC interview. Oops! Abel also disclosed he personally bought 21 Berkshire Class A shares for approximately $14.6 million. Nice. Very good, representing the after-tax value of his $25 million salary. And he said he planned similar purchases in future years. The company filed an 8K stating it was disclosing the buyback. Now, folks, you need to understand there'll be no more telling people when they're buying. They do it once. Greg has done it once to set out his stall. You won't hear from him again. He won't tell you when he's doing the next lot. You get one signal every 10, 15 years. I mean, it's very rare you get these signals, all right? So I'm all in. I've bought all in, and you know the rest of the history anyway. So he's done it for leadership transition and to be transparent. You won't get any more of this, though. A notable departure from Berkshire's long-standing culture of saying as little as possible about its market activity. It's a one-off event. Enjoy it while it lasts. Berkshire ended 2025 with $373.3 billion in cash on it. Now, when we say cash, don't get too carried away. Those that say, oh, see, Martyn, even Warren Buffett has cash. He has it in short-term treasury bills, so steady on. He doesn't have it in the bank earning nothing. He doesn't sit in cash, a big bag under the bed. It's in short-term treasury bills, like SGov. That's what I do, except he buys it directly from the treasury, of course. So $373.3 billion in cash on its balance sheet and currently trades at around 745,200 a share. That's the A class. Okay. Anyway, there's the other version for the retail investor. But anyway, there is some irony in all of this. Let me explain it in this announcement, because most companies repurchase shares without saying anything at the time. Precisely because announcing it pushes the price up and makes further purchases more expensive. It's a one-off. Berkshire, under Buffett, disclosed buybacks only in quarterly filings, given the company's months of quiet accumulation before markets could react. By going public immediately, Abel signaled undervaluation but may have reduced the window to act on it cheaply. Buffett wouldn't have done this. It's a one-off announcement as his new leadership, change of culture, and that, with everything else, was the big go signal. There was many more, but there you go. But was it the perfect timing? Well, no, he could have bought back on Monday for a lot less, but there you go. It is what it is. But nevertheless, it signals value, and value is what it's all about. A Barron's analyst estimated Berkshire could buy back roughly 300 million of stock per day based on volume. This is amazing, meaning the cost of that transparency compounds quickly. Abel acknowledged there would be no further buyback announcements. There you go, describing this as a one-time disclosure tied to the leadership change. It's a one-off deal, folks, but it's a deal of a generation. And I've said to you over and over again, that's why my portfolio today reached $500,000. We are about to explode. You've got the best traders, the best investors in the world ever, all time, buying right now. Did they buy as good as me? No. Did they get as good a deal on the S&P as me? No. Did they buy Bitcoin as low as me? No. We just covered a story from Michael Saylor. Absolutely rubbish. He's got an average of 77,000, I think it is, on Bitcoin. Absolutely bonkers. But anyway, there he is. And there's Berkshire Hathaway for you. Greg Abel. Very exciting day. I'm all in, and I've gone in with every penny, every piece of margin, and every finance deal I could possibly get my hands on. And as you can see, we're up today over $500,000 now on my overall portfolio. Absolutely fantastic. Click above my head for all the links down below in the description. If you want all my trades, I share it all with you. If you want one-on-one support, all our trainings, everything that we do live on Discord, 90% discount, the lowest price you can charge on Discord. People charge $500 to $1,000 for what I give you for $299, 90% off. The Pro plan is only $499, and that gives you absolutely everything 24/7 with one-on-one support. It's ridiculously cheap because I just want to help as many people as possible. Links are above, below, description, over here and over here. Other great stuff to help you out. That's it from me. What a morning, what a day, what a life. Living interesting times. That's what the Chinese say. Sorry. Don't confuse the two. It's what the Chinese say. All right, that's it from me. We're going up again. 6 grand today, 24 yesterday, 30 grand in a day. Buy with conviction, buy on value. Warren Buffett and Greg Abel and Berkshire will follow me. Once I've done my trades, they'll follow me, and Michael Saylor. But, someone's got to lead this pack of nonsense, right? Anyway, we're having some fun, but even though I'm laughing at myself, it's kind of true, though. Anyway, that's it. Well, it is true. Yeah, stand by it. It is true. I am beating Warren Buffett. I am beating the S&P. I am beating the market. I am. That's a big claim to make. Yeah, but it's true. And the Discordians know it. And so do the Electrum members. That's it from me. Above here, down over here, everywhere. There's a link everywhere. If you look up, turn around, there'll probably be a link right behind you. Boo! I'm surprised you again. Take care of yourselves and each other. Bye. I'm out, Mr. Lucas. Bye. I'm out, Mr. Lucas. What do you mean you're out? Bye. I'm out. Copy that type. What do you mean? Congratulate. What do you mean you're out? What are you out of? What are you out of? Goodbye. Stage. Goodbye. Roger that, dude. Goodbye. Where are you going? Stage for life. Angie, where are you going? What do you mean you're going? What do you mean goodbye? Goodbye. Roger that, Diesel. Copy that later. I'm out. Bye. I'm out, mister. What's going on? Goodbye. Who's out? What's going on? I ain't got a clue what's going on here. Right. Okay. What's next? Oh, just kidding. Oh, I don't know what's going on. I ain't got a bloody clue. Russia. We don't want that. That's a rubbish story. Russia are bloody idiots. I can't even bother to do that. All right. Should we do one more? Should we do one more story? Should we do one more story? Yeah, Russia supporting Iran. I mean, that's Russia for you, isn't it? Bunch of idiots sitting around talking bloody nonsense half the time. We just keep lying. No one recognises it. Yeah, we all do, actually. We've all seen you lying. Oh, no, no one sees it. Yeah, everyone sees it. It's ridiculous. So easy to win. Oh, when a person says I'm out, it's slang for later, dude. Oh, I see. I ain't got a clue. American slang, Martin. Oh, I don't know. Why don't you just say goodbye? Go live all day. What's the time? Bloody hell, I've been live for hours. Who wants me to carry on? I don't. Why am I sitting here? This is way too long. Who wants another story? I'm bored now. I'm bored with you. I don't think I want to carry on. I've had enough. Shall I do one more story? Who wants one more story? Who wants the shop to open again? Who wants the FAFO range to come back? Oh, God. Can't do it twice in one day. That'd be ridiculous. Who wants to buy FAFO again? Martin, you can't do it twice in one day. Who's ever heard of that? Martin, we're kidding with you. While you say goodbye after a story. Oh, I see. You're saying goodbye when I say goodbye. I don't know. One more story. Copy and paste. Everybody copy and paste. I tell you what, I'm going to be a cheeky bugger. I am going to be cheeky. This is very, very rude. Very, very rude. I said to Leah, do you think I could get away with one more day of birthday celebration? She said, yeah, definitely. You could definitely get away with it one more day. You can do it tomorrow, but definitely because it's still kind of 24 hours, depending on when you were actually born. It's still technically your birthday, it depends where you are in the world. So she said, yeah, you could get away with it again if you want. So this is what we're going to do. I'm going to be really, really rude, and I'm going to push my luck, but I'm going to do it because if you don't push your luck, you get nothing, right? So this is the deal. If you want one more story, and this is the best to last, there's 200 people watching. I've been live since 6 o'clock this morning. Everybody do a 99-cent super chat. 99 cents. If everyone does it, I'll carry on and do one more story. 99 cents. Think of me as a busker on the street.
Chico Villeco tipped MX $200 through super chat. Carry on, cheers with guava margarita. Nice green day. One more story.
One more story. Come on, we're making so much money. Carry on. We want to make even more money. All right, I tell you what, there's 200 people watching. It was my birthday yesterday. I'm going to be really rude. Everybody give me 99 cents. 99 cents. Keep entertainment live. All these AI people coming in cheating. This is live, folks.
At Diesel_Ada tipped $1.99 through super chat. 100 more stories.
100.
Shit. Fafo.
Oh my God, you can swear in a super chat. I had no idea you could swear on a super chat. Oh my God, you can swear on a super chat. That's going to start chaos, that is. Now, I didn't know you could swear on a super chat. All right, 99 cents. I want everybody to do it, and then I'll carry on, and I'll do one more story, and it'll be the best story of the day. If you believe that you support live entertainment, right? Do you want an AI channel where they make AI videos? Or do you want real live action, real human action? Everybody, here we go. Everybody do it.
At Kembilim Silrat 268 tipped $1 through super chat.
I'm loving it. There we go. We got 3. There's 200 people watching, and then I'll do my biggest story of the day. I'll do it. I just don't care. Glad you're doing it. Way to go. Well, I haven't decided I'm doing it yet. There's only 4 people. There's 200 here.
At Tidy Big Dog 2407 tipped £1.99 through super chat.
19. You haven't got to do 1.99. 99 cents. Think of me as a busker on the street. Please, sir, I want some more. Think of me as a busker on the street. You haven't got to do $2. 99 cents. That's what I'm talking about.
At Wilfredora Beza 529 tipped $1.99 through Super Chat. One more.
One more. Here we come on. Happy belated birthday. Here we go. Now we're getting going. Now it's going. That's what I'm talking about. Right. I'm going to drink this and I'm going to get ready. Everyone's going to do it. I'm going to get ready.
At Mxchida tipped $1.99 through Super Chat. Happy belated Martyn.
That's right. That's right. We'll give it... Ricardo, take a shot. No shots today. Bugger that. We're way over 500,000 now. We're way over 500,000.
At 1,970
with the Roth IRA, we
$2
smashed
through
it.
Super Chat. Well, hell, here you go. Rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Okay, I'll set it up. Here it comes.
I can't believe this.
I can believe it.
At Rika Duvasquez 8,925 has become a member. Take a shot, Martyn.
No more shots.
Shot.
No. I did that yesterday. I'm not doing shots today. I'm not doing shots. I did it yesterday. You can't make me do it. Right? I'm not doing it. We did it yesterday. I'm not doing it. There's another one. Now we're getting ready. I'm getting it all ready. Okay, stand by.
At
It's gonna be good.
Menorca tipped €1 through Super Chat.
Okay. Nearly ready. You're going to like this. I better just let these fade out, shouldn't I? Should I let these fade out? No. Not everyone's done it yet.
At RV Capital Insight tipped 99 cents through Super Chat.
I don't think you want it. Would you do it for 20? What's that? Do what for 20? It's like riding bareback on the horse loves you. What? What's going on here? What would I do for 20? Would you do it for 20? Would I take a shot of whiskey for 20 bucks?
Energy Investments
Yes.
tipped $5 through
Oh,
Super
yes.
Chat. Happy new belated birthday.
Yes. Yes, I would. I would have a shot. I would have 2 shots of whiskey for 20 bucks. Yes, I would. Shots. Would you do it for a Klondike bar? Would you do it for a... What the hell's a Klondike bar? I don't even know what that is. All right. I got to set up some trades in a minute. We're making too much money. It should be illegal. Is it illegal to make this much money? Is it? Is it illegal? No one should be allowed to make this much money. We're going to set some trades up in a minute. And we've got to do a Discord show. Right, I'm trying to... Okay. Oh, God, you're not going to do it, are you? Was you joke? Was you being serious? Was Gaming Boy being serious? Oh, God. Let me do this story quick then. Oh, hell. Right. Hang on. Let me do this story first. It's ice cream. Oh, Klondike. Oh, is it? You Americans have got all these funny things.
At
I don't.
Cryptophis Savage tipped $1.10 through Super Chat.
Australia. Oh, no. He was serious. He actually was serious. Oh, God. Hang on a minute then. Hang on a minute. I'll go and get it. Can I do the story first? I tell you what, let me do the story first.
At TH1 Suede 3th Gaming tipped $20 through Super Chat.
Right, let me...
Take a shot on me, Martyn.
All right, let me... Bloody hell, I thought he was joking. Let me just do the story first, okay? Let me do the story first. Okay, here we go. Here comes the story. Okay? I want to tell you a story. Sit around. We're going to make so much money. We got to focus. Focus, deliver the product, get drunk. It's got to be in that order. Focus, deliver the product, deliver the services, get drunk. In that order. So here we go. Right. God's sake. I can't believe it. Right, you ready? All right, I'm focusing now. Yeah, I'm focusing. Okay, you ready? Just let me do this. Will you let me do this? All right. Okay. Here we go. So I've muted the audio a minute so I can focus. Recalibrating my brain. Here we go. Okay, here we go. The golden era of the Jetsons is about to land in my back garden, and I'm not messing around. I'm being very serious. What's this? What's this? What's this map of America? What's that bright red bit of Texas right over my house? What is going on? I'll show you what's going on, because I'm about to show you the golden era is about to land in my back garden, and it's going to get very, very exciting, and I'm going to show you. You remember all this? You remember when life used to be a bit like this? Bit rubbish, innit? Sat in a field with a little elastic band round the plane, spinning the wheel. Do you remember when life used to be like that? When it got a bit more exciting, when we got off the ground and then we went flying over beaches. That was quite good. Yeah, that was quite good. And then we had a bit more of it, all right? But, you know, this was quite exciting, but still quite a little bit boring, don't you think? A little bit boring. And then, of course, we got electric cars. We got Tesla. We got all of this. We had Teslas coming down the road. We got a bit of Elon Musk. We got a bit of sexy electrification. That was all right, but it didn't affect me. None of it was happening in my garden. None of it happened in my garden. Nothing happens in my garden apart from weeds, rabbits, and coyotes. All right, that's what happens. But this looked quite good. Now it's about to change. What's this? What's this? What's coming to my back garden? What am I about to do? What am I about to sit on? Where am I about to go? Who am I about to talk to? What is going on? Who's flying over? What's all this? What's inside here? Open the box. Open the box. Look inside the box. What's in the box? And take the flipping wrapper off. Abu Dhabi? What's it? What's going on? What's in there? I don't know. Well, listen, folks, landing in my back garden right now is this, the golden era. And we're going to make so much money. It's so flipping exciting. I can't believe it. I'm going to share it with you now. We've got some exclusive news. You're going to find this very, very, very exciting because things are about to go airborne. What's this here? Is this got something to do with the US military? Well, where's my garden? This is my garden. Landing right here. Yep, that's my back garden. What's just landed in my back garden? Let me tell you why it's landed and what is about to happen. This is exciting. The Jetson era is here. America launches EIPP. All right? You all know what that is? I don't know what it is. Would you like to know what it is? Well, if you tap the like button, I will tell you EIPP. Have you all tapped the like button? Have you all clicked subscribe? Have you done it? Done it? Now I'll tell you, because you've been behaving yourself, I'll give you a little treat. The United States has taken a major step forward to bring in flying taxis closer to reality with the launch of the Electric Aviation Integration Pilot Program, EIPP, announced by the U.S. Department of Transportation and the Federal Aviation, the FAA. The program aims to accelerate the safe integration of electric aircraft and other next-generation aviation technologies into the national airspace. Over Martyn's garden, landing in Martyn's garden. The initiatives creates real-world testing environments where regulators, cities, infrastructures, partners, and aircraft manufacturers can and will operate new aircraft concepts and gather data that will shape future aviation rules. The first pilot operations are expected to begin as early as summer of 2026. Hang on a minute. It's March. It's spring 2026. What comes next? The summer. But where's it going to happen? You mentioned your back garden. Well, yes, I did, didn't I? In simple terms, the program is designed to help make flying taxis possible in everyday life. What about my life? Electric aircraft are expected to be quieter, cleaner, and potentially cheaper to operate than helicopters, while offering fast point-to-point travel across busy cities and regions. Manufacturers across the sector say electric propulsion and simpler aircraft systems could lead to lower operating costs, which may eventually make short urban flights more affordable. The initiative also supports a broader goal: building a new high-tech aviation industry in the United States. What about my house? What about my garden? You haven't got onto that, Martyn. You're wasting my time. Stick around. Have some patience. A major public demonstration could come during the 2028 Summer Olympics in Los Angeles. But I want it now. I want it now. That's 2028. I want it now. Hang on a minute. Steady on. I'll give it you. Just hold your horses. Where electric aircraft may help transport visitors, athletes, and officials around the city. Selected EIPP pilots projects include... So where is this happening? Where is it happening by the summer? Where is it happening? Port Authority of New York. Boo. I don't live there. New Jersey. Boo. Testing passenger electric aircraft takeoff and landing. EVTOLs. You know what time it is? Time to start talking EV tolls. Operations including routes from Manhattan Air heliports. Boo. That's nowhere near me. Texas Department of Transportation. Hang on. We're in my city. Regional air taxi networks linking Dallas. That is me. I am there. I am ready to go. If only I knew somebody who knows somebody at these companies like Archer and Joby and Vertical Aerospace who could get me on one of those EVTOLs and have a little fly around and land in my garden. I've got space. To land one. Private property could land in my garden. What if I know somebody in the know that knows the right people, where I could nip down to Dallas and then fly, which is just outside my house, and then land in my garden? I wonder if I know somebody. Yes, I do, don't I? We've also got Utah. In fact, who cares about Utah? Who cares about Pennsylvania? Who cares about Louisiana, Florida? They're all over the place. North Carolina, don't care. Albuquerque, don't care. The point is, they're in Dallas, they're down the road, and I know the bloke who runs it, right? I know the bloke who runs it. He's my mate. Leading aircraft developers participating in these programs include Archer Aviation. We know the man who works there. Joby Aviation. We know the man who works there. And Beta Technologies. Don't know anybody there. But we like the Archer one and the Joby one. Alongside other emerging innovators, the 8 projects span 26 states. We don't care about that. As long as they're coming to Dallas, all I care about. Self's all about me. Don't care about anybody else. Creating one of the largest real-world test environments ever established for advanced air mobility, and providing regulators with the operational data needed to enable tech's next era of flight. Because he's the man, my mate, who knows the mate of the man who works there, who's going to fly me from Dallas to my garden. Because it's only like a mile, right? Look, come on, mate. We're only going to go a mile. Look, when you get to my house, plug it in, right? I'll give you free electric. Plug it in. All right, I know I'll have to unplug the studio, but plug it in. We'll charge it back up. Won't cost you anything, mate. Be free. And think of the publicity I can give you, mate. We rank number 1 for EVTOLs in America. In fact, round the world. So I asked Vaz, I said, Vaz, can you sort it out? Can you have a word with that bloke? You know that bloke that you know, him? Yeah. Well, I asked him. I said, Vaz, what do you think? These are Vaz's comments. This is the moment many of us in the sector have been waiting for. This is what Vaz says. A clear shift from the US government sends a strong message. I agree, Vaz. America intends to lead the advanced air mobility revolution. The number of aviation, the future of aviation, is no longer a distant concept. It is beginning to take shape right now. I've got hiccups. Don't worry about it. That's because I know I'm about to drink some whiskey. Congratulations to everyone involved in this journey. From the companies building the aircraft to the engineers, industry insiders. Yeah, I know all about insiders. Yeah. We know all about insiders. We got a mate who works there, and we got a mate who knows the mate who works there, and now they're just down the road. I might as well just get a free flight. I might as well. They can plug in, charge it up, won't cost them anything, and everything's great, right? So we know insiders. We love insiders. Insiders, our favorite word. And the company of retail investors. Well, we got them as well. And enthusiasts. I'm enthusiastic. What more do you want? And who have supported the vision? Just imagine it. This is Vaz's final thought. Vaz's final thought. Just imagine it. Within a short time, we could be boarding a taxi, a flying taxi, right on our doorstep. Literally in my back garden. I'm loving it. How about it? So if you want me to fly in my next to my house, like there, and then take off there and go over there and land here in my garden, then plug it in, I can do all that. I can arrange it. If you'd like to leave a comment below, let me know what you think. Should I do it, or should I just not be bothered? Click above my head, down below the link, down below the links, other stuff. Over here, there'll be other stuff like EVTOL news, playlists. My mate, who's my mate? Go and check him out. He's live every day. He's live today. He's covering all kinds of these EVTOL things that are going to fly in my garden. Alongside the mosquitoes and the other stuff, they're rubbish. Mosquitoes, rubbish. EVTOL's good. Mosquitoes, rubbish. EVTOL's good. Above my head, down here, over here. That's it from me. That was our final story. It's now time for me to go and drink some whiskey. Until next time, as always, I'm not really going anywhere. It's pretend. Take care of yourselves and each other. All right, I'm back. I'm done with this now. Apparently, I can't believe I agreed to this. I don't know why I agreed to it. I shouldn't agree to it. I don't know why I did, but it's okay. Apparently, I've got $20. $20. Is Vaz even in today? No. Vaz missed it all. What an absolute catastrophe. An absolute catastrophe. Right, this is what we're going to do. We're going to end the show. I'm going to drink some whiskey right now. Going to get it in a second. Does anyone need onboarding in Discord? No. Anyone need a friend request answered? No. Does anyone... nothing. Rubbish. Nothing going on. There's going to be an event in Discord in a minute for the after show event. We do it twice a day. So that's all set up. I'm trying to avoid it as long as I can. Obviously, you can tell. Because I'm really worried about drinking whiskey 2 days on a row. That's not good for me. But I'll do it because I promised I would. I think we're good. Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. Yep. Okay. Oh, hang on. I'm making sure I've done everything before I end. Oh, look, what's going on? There's an issue. There's an issue here. That's better. That's better. We've got issues at YouTube. Everything's going really, really, really slowly. Bloody hell. I think I've got it working again. No. What the bloody hell's going on here? Bear with me. I have to do a restart here. Bloody hell, come on. Has YouTube got an issue today? Let me go and check my little sensor thing. Yeah, I think there's a bloody issue here. Yeah, there is an issue. So I'm gonna drink my whiskey and get off before I break everything. Let me click the link for extra. I'll be on Discord shortly. Let me go. I'll grab the whiskey in a second. Don't worry. Can't wait. eVTOL pumps and the flies. Yeah, hate the flies. I'm glad you joined in with that. Live now on Extra. Yeah. Mosquitoes, flies, rubbish. Okay. eVTOL's good. Right, there's Extra. Good health to you. Oh, I've got to unmute that now. There we go. There we go.
At Tidy Big Dog 2407 tipped £1.99 through Super Chat. Good health to you.
Thank you very much. I'm going to go and grab it. I'm just struggling to get anything to bloody work here. It's like everything's broken. Okay, I've got enough working to be able to continue this flight, continue this journey. Right, okay. So let me go and grab my whiskey. You've got the link to Extra. We're going to end there. We're going to then also go to Discord. Let me go and grab this whiskey. For gaming. Gaming said, like, Martyn, you've got to have 2 shots of whiskey. Bloody hell, it's a bloody Tuesday morning. Did you hear any of that? I was behind the magic curtain. I don't know if you can hear that. It's a long way away to the whiskey fridge. Right. Okay. So here we go. Cheers, gaming. Cheers. This is. Should I just down it? Down it. Down it. This is post. This is post birthday celebrations. Once we've done this, there's no more. It's all over. No more shots. Jacko, one off. This is it. No more. You've had your pipe and smoked it. We're done. No more larking about. No more larking around. I want to thank everyone for a tremendous birthday. And it was just brilliant yesterday. I really loved it. But what I'm going to do now is send you all to the Extra channel. Click on the link at the top. It'll take you there automatically. I'm going to replay what you've missed. Oh, better start that now. I'm going to replay what you missed earlier. Because you all missed stuff. There it is. Okay. This is the Extra channel. It's going to take there automatically. The link's at the top. It's pinned in the chat. I'm going to drink this shot of whiskey, and then I'm going to go, and then we're going to go to Discord in a minute. Okay? This is what you're going to go to. You don't want to miss it. This is what you've missed this morning. Some of you tuned in late. The Trump trade live, all the big news, all the big stories, live chat, right? If you want to support the channel and you really love what we do here, just have a chat with your mates. Let it run. It really supports the channel because it promotes us in other countries. So by playing the restream, it talks to other countries that wake up at different time zones. So some people don't just want to watch the past live stream on this channel. They want to watch it on the Extra channel so they can chat live, so they can react to it. That's why we do it. People tune in at different times around the world. They're waking up. They want to watch what we just did, but they want to chat live. That's what the Extra is. Now, if you've heard it and you want to support the channel, just put it on mute. It just leave it running on an iPad or a window. It really helps the channel grow, and it gets us into other countries, and that's really beautiful, right? That's beautiful. So anyway, that's it. That's where we're going now. I'll give you the link for that. It's pinned to the top. But before I go, I'm going to swig this whiskey, and then I'm going to see you all in the live chat on Extra, and then I'm going to see everybody else in Discord. Right, there is the link. Click on that. Right, cheers, everybody. It was a wonderful birthday yesterday. I'm going to swig this. I never, ever download down that amount of whiskey, but what the hell. Cheers. Best of luck to everybody. I love you all. And new t-shirt, no more larking around, mate. Yeah, no more larking around. Cheers. I probably shouldn't have swigged that. I probably... Oh, God, I can't even see. I probably shouldn't have done that. I'm going to have to end this stream. That was quite a lot. Probably shouldn't have done that. Oh, God. I'm going to go have something to eat. Cheers, everybody. $500,000. What a day. Go on Extra. I'll see you on Discord if I can get there. All right, I'm going to go and have something to eat and siphon it back out. Thank you ever so much. Until next time, click on the link. I definitely shouldn't have done that. Until next time, take care of yourselves. Whose stupid idea was that? And each other. Bye-bye.